Mm, I don't know why this lighting just be some shit. It's just gonna be what it is. I'm not gonna do too much with that one, Bobby Boucher.
Learned that Migos rapper Quavo was aboard this vessel, and I can tell you that it was a rather large scene. Multiple agencies responding to this possible armed robbery. Learned that Migos rapper Quavo was aboard this vessel, and I can tell you that it was a rather large scene. Multiple agencies responding to this possible armed robbery. FWC, along with Miami-Dade Police, City of Miami, and Miami Beach Police. This, of course, after we heard reports that the owner of that vessel was held at gunpoint, allegedly. Police seen swarming a large yacht docked on the Miami River near the wharf Sunday night. City of Miami Police said it was just before 9 o'clock their officers responded to a possible armed robbery aboard the vessel. Cell phone video obtained by Local 10 show the moments police boats approached the yacht searching for suspects. Witnesses we spoke with said this all started when the client paid thousands of dollars to charter the vessel, then allegedly demanded the money back. I've just learned that Migos rap.
I ain't gonna hold you right now. At this point, I'd be like, dog, Quavo, you just better off just staying in the house, recording in the studio, just focusing on your craft. Because this man can't catch a break. Like, dog, just.
So he was on there?
I mean, they said allegedly it was enough Jones to pick it up. This was a news joke. This ain't like just some shade room or just some whatever the case may be. Like, this was a real live news live from Miami.
Yeah, that's
I don't even know how that's like. Was they already out on water? Was they still on the docks? Like,
you had to be still on dock.
Because I'm about to say that's almost you want some Captain Jack Sparrow nigga pull up beside your boat and just jump on the joint like, hey, matey. Yeah, that one kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Just at this point, if I'm Quavo, I just sit the rest of this year out. And I don't mean sit the rest of the year out where he can't sit here and still like perform or do whatever, but just freelancing and doing whatever. Like, you gotta kind of get on your P's and Q's. I mean, I get it. Being on a yacht, and most time when you see the yachts and the situations, you see everybody just having a good time. But I do think sometimes it's just like you can't get too lackadaisical anywhere just because, dog, anything can happen. Like, you got to almost like when people see the way Drake move, people be like, oh, it look super extreme, but it's not. You got to put and if you can't afford to move that way and you got stuff to lose, Quavo, nah. Oh, you gotta think about it. I don't even necessarily know if he had a budget to move that way. Like, let's be clear, dog, Drake playing with a different type of bag, so he can move around differently.
Not necessarily just, I mean, I would feel like he had security and his crew with him, right?
I don't because his crew ain't as heavy as it used to be.
Okay.
So it's not like, so I can see where, all right, I might just don't.
But it's just you now. It ain't like it's all three of y'all. So
it's but that don't mean, dog. I mean, let's be real. A yacht 9 times out of 10 you on there with a girl, so you may be in your mind.
If it's a yacht, it's about to be a party. You ain't just. That could have been a private. If you talking about a yacht, we talking about it's more than enough people on there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, in Miami, them yachts are not little. This ain't like,
but let's be clear. It's levels to them yachts too. It's the super. We can probably Google them. I know they go like them.
Like, that's what I'm saying. So them yachts is not what we have here. So you talking even here? You talking about maybe 10 passenger type of, for
So if I'm Quavo, so let's say if it was a 10 passenger. If I'm Quavo and it's just me and my girl, why not just me and her?
Not in Miami. No, hell no, ain't no way you going like that. That's crazy.
Why not?
No, in Miami, if you in Miami, you on a yacht, you want to have a bunch of people on there.
Not if I'm just trying to set the vibe and it's just me and my girl.
Hell no, you ain't setting no vibe like that. No yacht in Miami. That's crazy.
What you mean? What else? What you supposed to do? Supposed to be me, my girl, and a bunch of niggas?
Not a bunch of niggas, but you trying to have a good time. Like, you in Miami.
But you missing what I get what you saying. But it's rolling out. But you're skipping what I'm saying though. It's still him and his, let's just say if it's him and his girl, it's not me trying to have a good time. Like, I get what you're saying. If I'm trying to have a good time, of course it's not gonna be just me and one female. But if I have a girl and I'm in a relationship, I'm not about to be.
How much they say he rented that out for? A couple of hours, right?
It was another junk. Hold on, let me see if I
I wouldn't.
Let me read the junk. Yeah, they said last night.
I don't think it was just him and his girl.
Yeah, this junk that I'm looking at right now don't get all of it. But I think I did see something where they were saying he rented it for a couple hours. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. But we ain't got to stay too much long on that because that was just like one of those breaking stories. Oh, but matter of fact, while we here, we talking about Rolling Loud. ASAP Rocky sent some shots, like indirectly shots, and but it had people off the rip where it was kind of like, hold on, he can't be talking about Drake because the original joke was, you stole my flow, so I stole your bitch. So of course, off the grip, like when it first got posted on academics and it got posted on Say Cheese, everybody was in the comments was like, hold on, he can't be talking about Rihanna. That's crazy. Did you call your baby mother of 2 kids a bitch? Like that's nuts. If that's how you giving it up off the rip, so that kind of made people be like, hold on, who else could he be talking about if he ain't talking about Drake? And then later on during the day, I guess other people started to hear different little portions of the joint and started to break it down.
Where did Travis Scott come from then?
You know him and Travis, a while ago, before Travis Scott was Travis Scott, people always used to get them too confused because they both had brown skin with the braids. So that's my thing. So people used to and ASAP Rocky used to get mad. Like ASAP Rocky one of them type of niggas, he'd be quick to try to fight a TMZ person or like a reporter. So if you sit here and he feel like you playing with me and you call me Travis Scott, I didn't see him pop off on niggas asking him that question. So realistically, but let's be honest, it's 2023 now. That you talking about that may be in like let's say 2017. I'm just throwing a number around. Let's say 2017. But you sitting here talking about what we almost at 7 years later or 6 years later, however many years later.
Why are you addressing it now?
No, I know why you addressing it now because nigga Travis Scott is the biggest thing smoking after Drake.
I think he might be smoking over Drake right now.
No, nigga.
I'm saying the anticipation.
Album, so if you're saying for album wise, I agree with you. I'm not gonna disagree. For right now, Travis Scott definitely does have more anticipation for his new album. He does have an album coming up this Friday. So the rest of those lines went like this. First off, you stole my flow, so I stole your B. Then you stole my style, so I need at least 10% and all due disrespect. I hope you take it offensive.
Who was the bitch though?
That's where people got confused, and that's what kept making everybody be like, "Is he talking about Drake?" But that just to me for ASAP Rocky, that would be almost career suicide. Like it's already a dub for you, but if you sit here and try to go against Drake in like literally on tour mode, and you literally see how petty he get while he on tour, and he don't even sit here.
No, but I think he can do it just to get his legs back up.
It's probably safer to get your legs back up with Travis Scott. Because you got hold on. I'm not what I'm saying. You can't. It's a difference. Let's just sit here and say, I mean, of course, because when you still sitting here taking a girl part, that got people thinking where it's like, all right, is he talking about he used to deal with Kylie Jenner or whatever the case may be? But if you sitting here saying you're playing with Drake and in Drake, everybody know Drake cranked that Soulja Boy on your girl, it's a little bit different. And Drake and his captain gave your girl at least like 4 or 5 hits. You don't want to play with no nigga like that.
Maybe talking about Tiger or somebody.
Nah, that one ain't gonna work.
That's why I'm just when you say that. But what girl did he take? That line.
That's the part that's throwing people off. But what if ASAP Rocky like white women? Only black women people even know him for is Rihanna. So I mean that might not be too. That's not necessarily too far of a stretch where it's like, all right.
So you going at Travis?
What?
So you saying you had a Jenner?
You dealt with his baby mother, I guess. I don't. Yeah, that part, like I said, I don't. That part, I necessarily don't know. But to me personally, if I'm picking a person that it's the safer bet to this would be Travis Scott because that's not Travis Scott playground for real. Mm-hmm. And you done seen videos, Tory Lanez pressing Travis Scott. So it's like that may be your safer bet. Playing with Drake. That's just a dangerous game because you don't know how much respect he still got for Rihanna. What if he just want to take it there? Like I wouldn't want to poke the bear that I know for a fact that.
I don't think.
Why not?
He didn't take it there with Nicki. With him and Meek, I don't think he would take it there.
But nobody don't necessarily know if they ever dealt something. You know for a fact that Rihanna and Drake dealt with each other.
No, but I'm saying, but I don't think he would take it there like he would be disrespectful to her.
Only reason why I'm gonna say I don't know, because let's be clear, when they first showed that they was pregnant, when they was having their pregnancy the first time, he unfollowed her and unfollowed ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, but I don't think he would do that. I don't see Drake. Drake don't seem like the type that would. Honestly, I don't think he would disrespect.
Like you feel like all women and Trojan is off with Drake.
I don't think he would disrespect. I don't think, like I said, now if it was like we didn't know who his baby mother type of shit, like what he did with Pusha, he just mentioned her name, but I don't think Drake would like go out like just blatantly like. I don't see him doing that. I don't think he that grimy.
I'm not going to disagree with you, but I'm not about to sit here and I don't sit here and say if he felt like ASAP Rocky, the Travis Scott line is cool, and the reason why it made more sense because of course it went into like I deserve 10% of your profits. When you get into that, then all right, it's cool. Now we know exactly what you're talking about. So it make it just a little bit more all right. Whatever it is, what it is. I don't think Travis Scott realistically he might address ASAP Rocky maybe like at a live performance, but I don't think he's gonna put like nothing on wax. But I did see somebody tweet and they said ASAP Rocky is a New York rapper and sounds like he's from Houston. It's crazy that he got some room to sit here and say somebody stole his flow. And I think that was at first one of the lines that had people kind of like, huh, who you talking about? Because how, like, nigga, who? Your flow, like what flow you got? And I wanted to seem like we shading ASAP Rocky, but we not about to act like ASAP Rocky one of them ones neither. He ain't even the best nigga with ASAP on his name.
He was.
What? Yeah, when they first started, but nigga, we sitting here, we going. If this was a versus,
I still don't think him. You talking about Ferg?
Yeah, nigga, ASAP Ferg got some hits.
I still think ASAP because that first what's name that first. I don't think Ferg can touch that first album.
Man, you tripping?
ASAP, yeah, I don't think he can touch that first album.
That first album was cool, but ASAP Ferg got some hits.
No, nigga. I'm not putting nothing against Ferg, but I think ASAP. We kind of do sleep on ASAP.
No, I don't think we sleep on him. I think he's just too arrogant, and niggas don't feel like he think he is.
As he should.
Why? Because Rihanna's your baby mother. That's it.
But as bad as if you're from New York, that's how they carry themselves, right?
Yeah, but that Work remix, Plain Jane, Shabba Ranks, New Level, ASAP Ferg got some jumps.
Yeah, but ASAP do got some.
His biggest song is what? Fucking Problems?
No, I don't think.
Did you want to hear in the verses? Like, of course, he got Pesos and he got all them other songs, but we actually would want to hear in the verses. Do you feel like
that first album solid? That shit from front to back.
That's cool. We don't want to keep. We ain't got to over talk about a nigga who realistically only relevant because he with Rihanna.
Ain't nothing wrong with that deal either.
Real cool. Let's get into this.
You a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody in the world? Would you use it?
Yes.
Smash Drake.
He know who I'm smashing. Yeah, I'm gonna go smash Drake.
Why Drake?
Just because I think that he's sexy and I like his music. Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more, nothing less. He looks good and his music is fire. Like he's an idol. Like he's an idol.
I'm an idol too.
He's somebody worth smashing.
I'm an idol too. Okay.
You are. You're my idol.
All right, bet.
All right, yeah.
All right, we're good then.
Yeah.
What if she gave you a guilt-free pass?
If I had a guilt-free pass, would I use it?
He's trying to act like he don't have somebody in mind, but I feel like he does.
If the guilt-free pass meant that I was about to get $1 million, I'd use it. But I'm not thirsty to go smash any other women.
All right.
Like she's thirsty to go smash Drake.
I'm not thirsty. He asked me a question and I answered it.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
He gave.
Question, dude, is there anybody that you'll give your girl a pass if you in a relationship? Would you give your girl a pass to smash? If you knew she'll get a pass, give you that same favor.
Yeah, I give her a pass. I don't want to. Do you want to know about it?
No, but obviously this is right here.
I will give. I will give you. I don't want to know.
So okay, so time out. If you knew, so let's keep it at Drake. Let's just use Drake as the imaginary person because that's
I don't want to know.
But hold on, but you know, like Drake about to come to the, he about to come to the city. So if Drake is at concert and you know your girl got like one of, like, of course Drake don't have these, but if he had the like the VIP access pass,
what you gonna decline that shit?
I don't
you gonna
know.
decline that shit then?
I know this Drake is a different type of nigga. I said the same clip to a homegirl of mine, and she was just like, "Dog, Drake don't really have no type, so you could never sit here and say he wouldn't smash your girl if she got in his proximity."
Yeah.
And you could double down on that because some girl, what was that? She threw, what was the size of bra?
34
30 G. I'm not gonna hold you. She looked
like
nuts though. She wasn't it. I ain't gonna hold you. Like if Drake hit, that
at the concert, but I think they did show like a couple of.
Still,
she looked hot. Yeah.
I don't care. That still would pass. I wouldn't touch that one. I'm sorry. I pass on that one. Like that, she kind of was like almost damn near giving Joanna, man.
Huh? The white chick, right?
Yes, nigga. That video what she made in the bathroom, I thought that was a man at first.
No, the video that she did, that she definitely looked a little rough. Sweat out the makeup, but the one she had.
Yeah, so but this is what I'm saying. I hear the fuck that. If you know, as you came on the screen, that's who you are. I don't want to see the extra made up version of you. Cause nigga, after when you in the middle of the night and all that shit started to come off and she get to sweating, you ain't gonna see none of that no more. You're gonna see exactly what you saw in that video. And what I seen in that video, I don't care how big her titties was, bro. It's a hell nah for me. Big? Nigga, a G.
No, I'm saying, did they look that? They didn't look that big though.
Nigga, wherever she pulled that magic trick out of that bra, nigga, I ain't never even heard of a G. Like that just sounds insane.
Yeah.
G, nigga, stop at double D. When I never heard nothing crazy.
Nah, I didn't heard some. Yeah.
Nigga, how big is the woman with a G?
No, I didn't heard some numbers, and they wasn't that big. I mean, they was big, like titty wise.
Yeah, that shit sounds unhealthy. I know bras who go with and go get surgery off. Like they wanted to come from the C's down to like some B's or like some. I know some bras that damn near almost wanted to go to like an A cup because the C's was hurting their back so bad, or double D's was hurting them. So you talking about a G? Nah, dog. Like, and if you give your girl a pass, like I don't even necessarily know how would I feel the same about Drake music no more. Like this somebody if this is like your girl, like come on, dog. And she said this shit in your face, like nigga, shit sweet. Yeah, he already know what it is. I'm giving it up to Drake.
Yeah, it's gonna make things awkward because even if you sit here and say, all right, Lotto, their songs.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. Screw their songs. As a man, realistically, your chances of you able to even touch these women is still realistically out of control.
Not even just touching. I mean, let's just say you did touch her, you did hit it, but their music is going to hit totally different compared to Drake. Because Drake can do it, and then he said, "Yeah, that one time in DC, you know,
yeah, he gonna blow you.
That's gonna hurt your feelings.
Yeah, that shit gonna blow you.
But Lotto and them, they say some shit. It's not even going like,
yeah, they not gonna go that detail. Like Drake is one of them niggas where he'll just
gonna be like, yeah, I remember that time I met you at Rose Bar. And
yeah, I'm not doing that. Should make you sick. That should no. I'm gonna pass on that one. That one wouldn't be to fly with me. I'm not gonna hold you. That nigga was a better man. And I can't even say he was a better man. It was on live on camera, and you can see he was getting super saucy. He was in his feelings. He was kind of butthurt for real. So like he really couldn't stand the rain. But I'm gonna play this clip real quick. And shout outs to Kenny Burns. I am a huge fan of Kenny Burns, but this clip, this shit borderline sound like he was snitching. I'm like, dog, was you supposed to say this live?
That and it's ironic you brought it up because my manager Derek Dudley is doing a documentary on the DA's office, and they said since Thug and the YSL and the YFN crews have been locked up, the murders have gone down 35%. You know what I'm saying? So I think when you look at life and you look at where we are, Atlanta's in a reconstruction musically, and who we are as a city. You know what I mean? And that's now that, and it's ironic you brought it.
So my thing is when I heard, I'm like, damn, this shit sound crazy. And don't get me, let's be clear. Because my take on, like a little bit later on in this episode, I'm gonna give y'all my take on this YMW Melly shit. I'm old, so I'm not mad at the snitching thing, but this is like when you give out a stat like that and say the crime has went down 35 or violence has went down 35%, that almost make you be like, oh, so you're basically sitting here saying that these two crews was damn near responsible for almost 35%. That's closer to 50% than it is to zero.
Not necessarily, because you can also be just saying like, without them on there, a lot of people trying to, play it safe. You can look at it that way. Like I'm trying to be like, well, damn, they got them caught up. People out here, I don't want to be the same. I don't want to be the, the next group.
Okay. I wasn't looking at it like that. When I heard it, it made me be like, So yeah, I'm when you saying it like that, a lot of crews could be starting to move a little bit smarter now. They're not as reckless with whatever they had going on. Because you're right. If I'm somebody on the street level and I'm looking at it like, damn, they still got thug. I ain't got thug money. If he can't get out of jail, how the hell I'm gonna get out?
Yeah.
So you're right. If you look at it like that, I get it if I look at it like that. But if I look at it on the other hand, it was like, I don't know if that type of information, because it just make me look like.
You still
because even with that stat, now if I'm a judge, now I can lean on why I don't want to get this nigga no bond.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I just feel like it's just society. I mean, me looking at it as, all right, Atlanta's kind of, it's calmed down. It ain't as wild as it is. That's just like when the Rayford Edmonds, when all that stuff, like a lot of people, oh yeah, what ain't the same, now the Rayford Edmonds is, like you're just saying, like the stuff that went on or went, I don't think, like I said, Thug and them, I don't think they was that bad in the streets wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they was terrorizing like that.
35% is that's high, dog. That's a lot.
But that's not necessarily about the damn breaking the window shit. That's not a crime, and that's what they doing big out there.
Yeah, so crazy. I'm gonna read that one off. It was 100 cars in a complex. So just for people who just don't, it was a popular apartment complex in Atlanta over the weekend. They literally niggas broke into 100 cars, dog. 100 cars.
That's fucked up.
I ain't gonna say it's fucked up. It just is what it is because
fucked up.
No, I hear what you're saying. It's fucked up, but you got to think about it. Again, what I keep telling y'all, even when we were talking a few weeks ago, when we were talking about those girls the strippers that got robbed at the BT. Well, so people, I don't know. Like I said, and I always try to highlight this. I understand on social media how people try to present like life is great and nobody fucked up. But in the real world, when you log off your social media page, dog, people pockets is real live hurting out here. And niggas end up when they go to Atlanta, they get super flashy and all this, that, and the third. Like I seen a homegirl of mine. She was in she went to Atlanta like 2 weekends ago. And the same shit happened to her, but the cars beside her, it was like a vet and this, that, like, all these fancy cars. Like you can't expect niggas.
Yeah, but you go in a apartment complex, just busting as many windows as you can.
Not in a complex, but in a condominium complex. So that means those
apartment, apartment.
But that's a little bit different. That's not like those people are leasing to own and not just renting. And it's like downtown Atlanta. So that's like the nice part of Atlanta.
Yeah, but I mean, but even still, like what you break, you going in there that's like hitting the parking garage. So you just hitting the parking garage up, you just boom, 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 just busting windows. Whatever you can get, you're not really looking for any type of, you know what I'm saying? Like you just bust them just to bust them. Whatever you see quick, you're going to snatch. Like that's why I say it's fucked up because it's just like you just going in a row. You not really, it's not like a specific.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, you're not picking. Of course, if you hit 100 cars, all 100 of the cars are not like,
so
foreign cars. They not high expensive cars. You literally just hit everything in the junk. But realistically, let's be clear. And just because when I was young, I hung with people. I just talked about this enough on here. When I was young, I hung with niggas who that was their thing. They broke in the car. So let's be clear. Sometimes, like, of course, moving out in the good neighborhoods, you do from your normal, regular, everyday BS, you do avoid it. But for niggas who really into that breaking in the cars and like that's their thing, they study some of those complexes. So they know, this is a nice new complex, but this is a nice complex where it's all younger people. It's not where older people living there. So it's young niggas who may be living their straps in there, leaving their purses, money, whatever the case may be.
I know, I hear that part. But that's why I say it's the fucked up situation, because it's just like, for you, let's just use you. So it's like you living in a nice, what's name you just moved in. Yeah. You're not knowing, what I'm saying? Of course, you don't know what the area is, but you're paying $5,000. Let's say you just paying $5,000 for rent.
Of course.
And then you go to the leasing office and it's like, oh, we can't do shit about it. It is secured. Somebody let them in.
That's what will blow you. That will blow you, especially if you got one of them jumps where you need a key card to get inside the garage, and then they'll be like, "Damn, who didn't let these people in here to get 100?" Y'all gotta think about it's not 10 cars, 100 cars in one night, dog. That mean it was
nobody hear nothing type of situation.
Yeah, and that mean it had to be like a van full of niggas. It at least had to be 10 niggas.
Probably wasn't that many.
It had to be, dog. How 2 niggas can't hit 100 cars?
You can, especially like if you working from the top on down. Most people at the top, and say that's what a lot of people park their shit up at the top.
All the way at the top.
So ain't nobody gonna bother, because I'm all the way up here. So
that's exactly how people think for sure.
Going down, yeah.
That shit get tricky though. I'm not gonna hold you. That it get tricky.
Now I don't know the hours. Like let's like, how like certain hours is kind of quiet and nobody's in and out. Like
and just but real quick though, I would get two advice, especially with some of the younger people who are listening to the pod. I would recommend, and this is something I've done every time I've moved into a neighborhood. You got to drive around that joint at like 3 different times of the day. The early in the morning, middle of the day, and late at night. So let's just say like off the 8 a.m., 9 a.m., see like what the neighborhood like,
who leaving in and out.
Who leaving out. Then go in the middle of the day. So if you go in the middle of the day and the whole parking lot damn near empty, then guess what that means? 90% of the people you going to live in that neighborhood with, they're working class people, everybody at work. And then you got to judge it off the late night to see how quiet it is, how many people just, lollygagging in front of their buildings or whatever the case may be. That's how you realistically can judge most neighborhoods when you move into them, just to kind of really get a real feel of it. Because some people just go in the blind where you just price gouging, like, oh, if this part, you just looking at the price and then you don't go to see what the neighborhood looking like during time, then that's when you're going to be sick. And now you're in a lease for however many months and end up realizing, oh man, this neighborhood bad as shit. Yeah. Always loud and this, that, and the third. You got to check it out. Just another thing, another piece that he said towards the end of that clip where he was saying Atlanta is in like a I almost wanted to say he didn't use that word, but I felt like he was saying like almost in a drought sense when we talk about music, because it ain't like it ain't no new. It hasn't been no new stars to come from Atlanta. Maybe like the last, like I'm talking about stars, and I'm talking about. Huh?
Just Amigos.
Nah, because Lil Baby came after that. 21 Savage came after that.
21, but
all of them came after that. Gunna came after that. So I want to say that last.
See that? Okay, so all right.
So when I say stars, we talking. You could say Baby, 21. All of them came after the Migos. Gunna, all of them. So let's say Gunna was like the last star. Like maybe that Gunna been at least relevant for like the last 5 years. I think Drip Too Hard was what, 2018? Let me look. Gunna.
I feel like all of them just kind of the same.
Yeah, that was 2018. So they haven't had like a real. I'm not talking about they don't have. They got people who. It's so real. And I'm not, matter of fact, I'm gonna say the last star. Male wise, I won't say is that class with Gunna, that 2018. Female wise, of course, you still got Lotto.
Oh, see, okay, I didn't think about that. She is Atlanta. I don't. Maybe that's. Maybe
but
that's
just I'm just.
I don't think people rep Atlanta like they.
They do if you actually listen to their music. But she is the last one. Like even for like for Young Nudie, he not at that star point. Like he's making noise. He had that song like, and it was cool on social media, but it wasn't. It ain't put him over the top where it's like, okay, he's a solidified star. Don't get me wrong, he has a crowd, and he is one of those artists where he's not getting caught up just on the festival shit. He's working those smaller rooms. He's not just rushing to the smaller stages. I mean, to the bigger stages where I'm only doing festivals.
Right.
So I mean, but it's realistically, I didn't feel like I listen to a lot of music that Atlanta hasn't, outside of Lotto, they haven't had a new star in a brick. You're talking almost 5 years.
Mm-hmm. Oh, any hit, damn. So cause and that's why I say when I just said that just to me, because like I said, when you start naming 21 and all them, I didn't think nothing about them. So that's why I was just like, it's kind of when you look at it, it's been a minute. It's definitely been a minute. And even I feel like, damn, because what Lotto's with this or what? Her second album.
It's like she ain't even what. It depends on what you count as albums. I mean, I feel like that because all her projects on the jump, but she's still like, to me, she's still the last one of the newer people. Mm-hmm. Let that one load up on there. We're gonna stay on it. No, you could just keep letting rock. I'm still gonna rock on the YouTube live just to do some fillers while we on YouTube. I'm trying to think of some YouTube live. You give me like 2 seconds. Like, subscribe, share. I don't need let's kind of get this situation up. We on the jump right now. I'm trying to multitask and record the regular podcast the way I normally record the podcast, and I'm trying something new right now. So give me a second. I don't want to burn out all my topics, and we literally just on the YouTube live. But I guess I can even double down on that Quavo situation though. I do just hope he just moves safer. Like, you got to kind of almost see those signs when you getting them signs from God, when you kind of like need to tighten it up. You just got to tighten it up. You can't keep just looking at certain things where it's like you can't glance over them. You can't just look at them like, that wasn't meant for me. It was just a wrong place, wrong time. Like, nah, sometimes you're gonna have to tighten up on some of them situations. Everything can't just be
But what do you when you say everything can't? I mean, because I just feel like I don't think he's moving reckless, but he just out here dolo solo. And just like you just said about people camping out and spec, you know.
So that's what I'm saying though. So that's my only point of what I'm saying is, let's say he not moving reckless, then that's when you that if you're not moving reckless and you feel like you on point and you really guarding yourself and guarding everything that you got to lose, that should even be a bigger sign of like, hey, I need to tighten up.
But okay, so did they ever have a target on their back beforehand? Before that whole situation? I don't think they ever had a target on their back.
They had their times where they done got into altercations. A couple of them, like nigga, you go on YouTube, the Migos and for a lot of niggas at shows and shit. Like them niggas ain't pussy. Like that's
okay. That's what I was just wondering because like I said, had they been going into altercations beforehand?
Not nothing where it's aggressive, where you like on some like NBA YoungBoy, Quando, Rondo, or Lil Durk type of situation where you were like, oh, I can point out like not nothing crazy like that, but not where it's just like they just letting niggas play with them neither. Like they been at shows and niggas ain't got shit shaking at shows before. Even like when they was here with the chain shit, like. Them niggas didn't just let a nigga play with their chain. They stomped the nigga out. A nigga got his fucking A-Town. A-Town stomped the nigga for that chain. Nigga, like, you ain't just about to get that shit just off of... Real quick, though, I do got a question for you. Have you ever had a situation... Damn, I'm stumbling with my words. Have you ever dealt with a woman and you knew for a fact, like, in your brain, you might not have thought about it at the moment, but then, like, when you kind of may see her again, like, on social media or something, you be like, damn, I ain't put in no real work when we linked up. Like it may just been just like some, like it wasn't something planned. You might have just literally just got lucky where it was just like, all right, she just came through and we just had a time. But I didn't show out because it really just wasn't planned. Like I don't even know her for real. This was just like I stumbled. It might not even necessarily gotta be over social media. It could be in the club, it could be at a bar. When you stumble.
Yeah, you got something that you just probably like, damn, I ain't even if I had to put the full effort, this could have been the one.
Or not necessarily being the one, but you just don't want you just don't want that. You don't want that bad. You don't want that to be your last record. Like that's just like if I'm LeBron, the last time I played Madison Square Garden, I don't want it to be like I only scored 10 points.
No, I mean, not that I necessarily regret it or just like I like you do have some that you be like, damn, I could have probably put more effort into it and made it work out type of situation, or we could have, I could have been more, we hanging out more often.
No. I'm not even saying. I ain't saying. I'm talking about just. It could be literally just. I'm talking about just sex. Like it could. I'm just saying. Like, nah. I want to just leave a better example. I want my record to be just better with this woman. Just because she may come on my timeline just frequently, and I'm just like, nah. I need a rematch. Like I don't like my last performance at this arena.
I think if you let it go too far, if it's been too long, it's like, fuck it. It is what it is.
No. Fuck that. I be wanting to run my shit back. Like run that shit back turbo. Like I need a just so I want like the last time gotta be at least I gotta feel like I ain't saying you gotta put up a triple double, but nigga, you gotta at least get a 35-9 game. Like I can't just be like, all right, nigga, I was one of these bullshit 10-10-10 Jones, like a Jason Kidd triple double. Like, nah.
I mean, you every dog don't have a good day sometimes.
No, that's what I'm saying. Of course, no. So I'm sure most men listening, you can sit here and be like, you can probably realistically, you may have 10 or 5. I mean, that 10 might have been too much, but 5 or 2 or 3 off the top of your head. I mean, I said 10 too much because I don't know everybody's body count as crazy. So, but you might have 2 or 3 off the top of your head where you be like, damn, I didn't have a good game. Like we linked up with her and it was unexpected.
Yeah, of course.
And I just didn't put my best foot forward.
Cool. Yeah. But do you go off? So do you go off energy though? Sometimes,
and of course. So that's what I'm saying. So that's why sometimes it can be off a little bit. Where it's like realistically because y'all don't know each other, and it's just you just linking just off the strength of. Let's just for me, I'm gonna just say we just linking off the strength of social media. Y'all trying to fill each other out, so it's kind of like you're trying to fill each other out, and you're trying to make sure you score. So it's like you ain't trying to be too aggressive. You're trying to figure out if she gonna lead or how this going, how she gonna throw you the oop. You don't want to do too much.
No, that happens a lot.
And then you trying to, and then even when you know she about to give you the cheeks, you still trying to pace yourself because you might know. Let's just say if you don't know her for real, you ain't trying to eat the box. So now you really trying to be like, all right.
No, I think that's probably more of a bigger upset. It's just like, damn, I don't really want it, And then she turned out she with the shit, but she ain't saying nothing like, damn, why you was kind of holding back. I think that's probably more the, like
exactly. So that's my point where it's just like still it'd be like. When you get a chance, when you certain times I just be like, nah, I just need to just get a rematch. You just gotta figure it out.
I had a like one situation where I was like, damn, I ain't, like you ain't want to. And I was like, nah, I ain't trying to be a horn. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't trying to, She's like, well, I wanted to. Like, well, you ain't make the move, so I played it safe. Because you don't want to, get yourself out of pussy.
Yeah, you don't want to do that one. You don't want to look like the wild nigga. Real quick, because we did talk about this last week. Ice cream. Yes, thank you, nigga. Dog, I swear to God, last
time you started watching them shits now.
I only they was for like 2 days. Them shits. That's every time I got on TikTok, them shits was on my timeline. Dog, this one girl. Oh, matter of fact, where that John at? Nah, that shit. Ooh, with this one John that she was funny.
They catch your ass quick in a gimmick.
Dog, they can't, nigga. You can't, nigga. I swear, they caught everybody. That's what I'm saying, nigga. I went on one of them. Just this girl was her shit was at like 10,000. I've literally only time I ever seen somebody TikTok go to 10,000 people was the niggas that be on from jail.
Oh, for real.
Them be the only nigga that many people on a live, man. You crazy as hell.
So like people be actually like buying them like them little tokens and shit.
Hell yeah. And I didn't never know how much they came out to be. But let me hit this is Baltimore Jones. She funny as shit for this.
It's so good. Thank you for the dirt bag. I'm feeling like a 12 o'clock boy, man. Next stop. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Ooh, diesel smells so good. Chicken box so good. Yum, yum. Guys, stupid. West side. Man. Crabs, so good. Thank you for the dirt bag. I'm feeling like a 12 o'clock boy, man. Next stop. Gang, gang. Gang, gang.
Mo, they was funny as shit. But that motherfucker, I seen a one girl on the show. She was like, glizzy, thank you. Dog, and the way she was eating the glizzy was like she was like doing the neck drum, but niggas was tip like they got different jokes you can tip people. Man. So they was tipping her hot dog. So she kept glizzy. I'm like, dog, oh my God, get the fuck out of here. That shit was too funny.
Mikey gonna be on there.
No, I'm not fucking with that. Like that was, I seen it though, but I seen the nigga do it and he did it tight. He had a ski mask on. He was like, I forgot what they was giving him, like some shit. He was like, shiesty, slap.
Whatever. Y'all see Mikey on there, Tack, let us know.
Dog, you won't never see me on there. That's crazy as shit. Like I'd have just But I ain't mad at that girl made 7 fucking bands in an hour. Damn. So that shit, what's your sister? Yeah, she made no, not in an hour. That was a Cassinet, but he different. That nigga got a different type of fucking following on social media. His shit is different. But the Pinky Doll girl, she made $7,000 in a day.
That ain't bad.
Nigga, that's fucking amazing. Just to be like, ice cream. $7,000?
Jeez.
Why are we talking about money? Shout out to Sexyy Red. Sexyy Red is now turning down $40,000 for a feature. My only question is, who the fuck is giving her $40,000 for a feature?
Hey. I don't know about that.
No, because listen, and my only thing is I'm thinking of, okay, it only has to be industry people.
Female?
Because I'm sure it's just industry people or realistic. Because who realistically, if I got 40 racks, I only person I can see giving her 40 bands is a stripper. I can't see a street nigga giving her $40,000 for a feature. Because realistically, that's the only type of people who can afford a fucking feature for 40 bands.
I mean, what is she on though?
I mean, I don't know because I'm not like.
I say besides the baby, that's the only one I didn't heard her on.
I'm sure she probably on a bunch of jumps that like people like niggas you just never heard of. But at 40 bands, I can't see you like nigga. I'm gonna get if I got 40, I'm gonna try to get ESTG. I'm gonna try to go get Rylo. I'm gonna try to get dope. It's a bunch of I got at 40. I feel like I at least got like 6 other males that I would get a feature from that I know for a fact gonna smash this jump before I go try to get a Sexyy Red jump. I feel like when she's saying turning down 40, I feel like that's almost like you turning down 40 from like industry people, like you telling the label, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, that's definitely what because
I can't see I can't see a nigga literally trapping. How? Like what song? If I'm trapping every day and I got my 40 racks up, what song did I make that I want to put Sexyy Red on?
Because her shit's not even hitting like that. So I don't.
Yeah, not me to give her 40 bands. I'm sorry, it won't happen. I'm sorry. Next, it would not happen. I mean, it just wouldn't. I couldn't do it. Ain't no way in the hell it would happen. Beanie Sigel said that he is intending to experiment with AI, basically trying to bring back his old voice. Because after he had whatever surgery he had, his voice don't sound the same. That was smart. Like that was the smartest thing I've heard somebody say when it comes to using the AI.
That's why I say I don't feel like it will hurt if you use it the right way.
Yeah, but how many people got that type of reason into using it? Like that's like a one-on-one case. That's not like that ain't an everyday thing. Like that's not everybody.
But shit, okay, R&B artists, I don't feel like their voices always stay the same. The older you get, your vocals are not the same. So that somebody like that definitely should think of something like that. Them notes don't hit the same.
Yeah, for their newer songs, but I don't feel like that for their older songs. Like I feel like somebody like Tank is old, but he still sound good. But he's making new music. He ain't trying to
But see, that's what I'm saying. But with Tank, yes, he keeps evolving with his
music.
But I'm talking about for somebody who ain't like Jay Holiday, somebody like that. I feel like you will have to. I don't think you still sound the same as you did when you first came out.
Yeah, for R&B singers, that probably realistically would probably help them a lot more. Even if your pen game just ain't nice, like that's to me just like one of the. I be wondering like how some of these people just fall off like completely like without even giving it a fight. Like I respect designer, like I wouldn't
I think it might be the industry too.
But okay, so explain what you mean for the industry, because I think I could bring up another topic and just explain what you mean.
Because I just feel like sometimes the industry puts you out there, but then they don't back you all the way. Like I put you out there and they're like, all right, I caught a little buzz, but then it wasn't what I wanted. So now I'm kind of all right. I'm gonna let you, you stale now.
So, but then my question would be: is that the industry letting you go stale, or is that you being lazy and allowing yourself to go stale?
I think it's the label, because you gotta think about the label's putting front and pushing you and doing X, Y, Z. I can put out, because a lot of people, what they always say, I want to put out this kind of music, but the label's blocking me from putting that music out, right?
But let's be okay. So let's just that's for certain cases. But after a while, they eventually just drop you. So my only thing is after you get dropped, you don't even try to reinvent yourself. Shit, look at Lloyd. Like Lloyd had times where it was just like, okay, after he left Irv Gotti and them, well, shit, even Ashanti now, like she's still like, it's some people who just don't give up. Like I'm just not about to just lie here and just allow the industry to kill me.
You don't give up and you still keep pushing it, but I feel like just some people don't get that push that they need.
But
you rely on the label. You rely on the label if you can't do it like independent wise.
Okay, so I'm glad you brought that up, because this will be my I've listened to enough. I was listening to Charlemagne podcast with Andrew Schultz, The Brilliant Idiots, and I listened to a couple of other Jones, like some NPR Jones, where they were talking about the writer's strike. And the different, and I guess for people who are not familiar with Andrew Schultz, he is somebody who at one point in time, like of course, like most comedians, he was trying to get like a Netflix special, a Showtime special, a Comedy Central. Everybody kept telling him no. So he ended up building his own audience, of course, still doing a podcast every week with Charlemagne, but he was also building up his clips on YouTube, building his clips up on Instagram, where he was building up his own audience outside of what him and Charlemagne had going on, his own YouTube channel, building his stuff up on just working social media and working the internet as is there for you to use. So basically what he was saying is so many actors are you coming from a privileged place when you're doing the writer's strike, but you don't want to bet no money on yourself. Why don't any of y'all want to do, like, for the people who haven't made it? Look at all these people uploading shit on Tubi. These people are betting on themselves. Ain't no right, like they haven't even made it yet. So it's no writer strike for them. It's not no actor strike for them, because I haven't even made it. I'm still trying to make it. But just think about for how many actors complain about, oh, I only get paid this on residuals. Then why not take your money and make your own shit? And that goes just even if
you don't have that back end though. You don't have that. Like I said, of course, me going independent or doing it on my own, but I don't have that machine behind me. You want that machine behind you, because that machine behind you might push that song more.
So listen to what I'm saying. You want that machine behind you. Why? Because you don't want to invest the money in yourself.
But I feel like nowadays, like even street promotion is not the same as it used to be.
Right. So absolutely. So guess what the machine is now? It's social media. You can pay. You can get on any. It's not no social media platform right now that don't offer you can spend money on promotion. It's a promo button on TikTok. It's a promo button on Instagram. It's a promo button on YouTube. It's one on Facebook. It's on one on every last one of them, Jones. You got to spend the money, dog. You can't sit here and you cannot complain about somebody else not wanting to put money up behind you, and then you complain about how much money you're not getting paid. Because you're not willing to, basically what you're saying is, I'm not willing to invest into myself at all. I'm just looking for the man to cut me a check. I'm waiting for the man to take my career wherever it's going.
No, I don't think it's that, though. I think it's just you see how much money these companies are making off of you.
So guess what?
So if you just pay me, let's just say you did an episode on Power, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say that one episode you only got paid whatever for your fee for your one episode. But then that might be the biggest show, and everybody and their mother watching it back and back, on Stars all the time. You're not getting paid for every time they watching it. You only got paid for that one show, and that's it.
So guess what? Okay, well, let me take my star power from Power now, and let me go build my own shit. So a perfect example. You saying it's not that easy. I'm gonna tell you perfect example. The nigga from Detroit. What's the McGruff Ave nigga? Nigga, people only know him from bootleg movies on YouTube and Amazon now. And now he on Tubi. Nigga, he's popular on social media and he's popular in bootleg movies or that ghetto movie, them ghetto Jones. No, Detroit is the home of them Jones. What's one of them Jones? There was the name of that, what's that shit called? I think like True Love or some shit. What's one of them? Is it True Love? I can't remember the nigga name off the top of my head. Detroit. Well, let me see. Real quick, what? Detroit movies.
What is he? He an actor or he an
actor? But he be in endless Jones. Like nigga, I'm sure everybody who listens to me right now, if you really into,
Ave?
huh?
I think that's what he said.
McGruff Ave.
Yeah,
that's right there. That's my point. And nigga,
low just. So
okay, and I was using Low Jones to watch it. His fucking Amazon Prime. We both was talking about. That's my point. But nigga, this Jones bluffed up. It's a Detroit Jones. This Jones got 1 million views on it. Oh, this is a ghetto movie, dog. Like what the fuck? You sit here want to keep taking paychecks from niggas? Dog, do your own shit. How do you get a paycheck, dog? That's just a perfect example. You sit here. We ain't waiting for somebody to sit here and be like, oh, well, Joe Budden, can you come and sign us to the podcast? We need some studio time. No, nigga, go buy your own equipment. You got a job, you're an adult. Buy your equipment. Buy your lights. Dude, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, but I also think you still want that. You want that machine behind you, though.
Why? Because it come faster? Nigga, put in the own work.
Think, but that machine gives you more eyes and more ears.
Oh, you can't. I disagree with you. That Lord, what was that? What's that? Then the popular and dark-skinned nigga from on TikTok. This nigga went from working a regular warehouse job. He ended up learning how to finesse TikTok. And nigga, he became a millionaire.
Is he still doing video? Because I ain't seen him.
I mean, I haven't seen him in a minute, but it don't matter. That time when they put out them numbers, nigga, he was making M's off of TikTok. So that's but guess what? He didn't wait for somebody to come in. Hey, can you come and sign me? Issa Rae, perfect example. She had the awkward black girl John on YouTube. It wouldn't be no insecure. She didn't get started on YouTube.
But then how long it lasts?
How long what lasts?
How long do it last though? Because like you said, you might get 1 year, but like I said, with that machine behind you, you can keep going.
Nigga, but she went from YouTube to now,
I'm not necessarily saying you, Lisa. I'm just saying anybody else.
But you can't look at it like if she can do it, why are you not looking at it like I can do it? Nigga, Kobe Bryant looked at Michael Jordan like he did it, I'm going to do it. Nigga, John Moran is Allen Iverson reincarnated. What are you talking about? Nigga, I'm not about to just sit here and like, oh, it's supposed to stop with them. No, how the fuck do that work?
I still want that machine behind me.
Yeah, because you just being lazy. That's it. That's all you sitting here saying is, hey, I'm lazy. I don't want to put in the real fucking work.
I don't think it's lazy.
Oh, that's lazy. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Nigga, that's just that's some lazy ass shit. I'm waiting for the white man to come and save me. Man, nigga, ain't nobody coming to save y'all. Y'all better tighten the fuck up. You waiting for somebody to come and save you, it ain't gonna happen. Sorry. Shout outs to Drake. He is a troll because we did talk about what's that girl named Sexyy Red, and I didn't and I forgot to
you think Drake paying 40
for what?
For a feature for
nigga, stop playing with yourself. Nigga, Drake ain't paying for nobody fucking feature. I'm talking about Drake doing the fuck, bringing Sexyy Red out and kissing her on her cheek, and everybody on the internet was. Let me tell you one thing why I love about the internet. You will always see how people really feel about certain artists when they get a moment where they feel like, oh, why Drake kissing her? So basically all y'all just saying is you think this girl dirty, but y'all the same people who want to go to Pound Town, Booty Hole Brown. Y'all the same motherfuckers with the you like my voice, whatever the case may be. But y'all all showed your true colors on how you really felt about that girl when y'all seen fucking Champagne Poppy kissing her on her cheek. That slander that y'all was giving that nigga and was, I can't believe him. Why he doing that? And then the niggas was hating like, oh, Drake just one of them niggas who chase anything that's hot. Are y'all being stupid right now? What are you talking about? And you gotta give a nigga some credit because I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. I'm sure it burns a hole in his soul. He can't make a song with Cardi B. You know how easy of a layup that is for him?
Why, bro? Why? Why you can't make a song with Cardi B?
Nigga, because he loyal to Nicki. He don't have Drake don't have no songs with none of them. He don't got no songs with Meg. He don't got no songs with Lotto or none of them. And he was like one of the first people to co-sign Meg at one point in time. Like when they had that little picture, like they was at like a Dave and Buster's or some shit, and they had them pictures together.
Damn, he only has songs with Nicki.
That's loyalty, dog. That's and them songs is easy layups for him.
That's crazy. That's what you loyal to.
Yeah, I wouldn't be that loyal, but I mean, he shout out to that nigga. He different.
When had the last time him and Nicki? Oh,
Seeing Green.
Seeing Green, whatever.
And he said he got her on her new album, but yeah, Seeing Green. And she was on Seeing Green, and then of course she was like on the interlude on the Certified Lover Boy jump.
Oh.
But Seeing Green came out even after that too. So I mean, but yeah, he better than me. I couldn't be that fucking loyal. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
And Ice Spice got another one. That Deli song. And the only reason why, for people who listen on the regular iPod, the only reason why I'm not playing the joint right now because I'm trying to do this YouTube thing, and so I can't play the music on it. But that Deli song, I'm with my besties. I'm shaking some shit or shelling, whatever that shit was. She was saying it was the same. It was the same line. From matter of fact, I know what I can do. I can't pull the shit up and just read the joint verbatim what she said, but it's literally the same. I'm like, bro, she repeating the same shit, but this shit crank. I like that stupid ass shit. Hit Deli. Yeah. Ice Spice, of course, she did the gra gra. She a baddie. She's showing her panties. That was the line that took me out right there. I was lying. I was dying fucking laughing. She's a baddie showing her panties. What she say? Yeah, she a baddie showing her panties. She's shaking her jelly, throwing 100 bands in Chanel. I was like, all right, bro.
Because she want to show your panties.
Shout out to Ice Spice, bro. Shout out to Ice Spice, nigga. She's a baddie and she's shaking her panties. She's shaking her jelly, throwing 100 bands in Chanel. Shout out to all the women who put on that pink, bro. That's again when I listen to him say, that's why I love women, because dog, y'all are the biggest haters in the world, dog. Y'all will not allow people to enjoy shit. Especially if it's another woman. All I've seen women all day long today. I'm so sick of that Barbie shit. I wish y'all bitches take that pink shit off. Y'all think y'all look like Barbie. Y'all bitches look like Patrick. I was like, whoa.
SpongeBob.
I was like, Jesus Christ. Tell us how you really feel.
He was hating like that?
Yes. I seen a girl say, I'm taking the social media break into this fucking Barbie shit over.
But why?
Because women hate other women, dog. They don't want to see each other prosper. They don't want to see each other happy. They don't like that shit at all.
Damn.
That shit's funny to me. I'm not gonna hold you. That shit, I'm very entertained.
Are you going to? Would you go see that shit?
No.
Okay.
Those one of those times I'm like, damn, I'm glad I don't have no kids. Especially like you don't have a daughter, because that one's like, I feel like you gotta go.
But there are a lot of people saying that joint out not for kids.
I seen people say it was not for kids, but they didn't mean like it was like rated R, not for kids, but they just
because my goddaughter, she saw it and she was kind of saying it was kind of like she was confused at some of the shit that they had in there.
But okay, so my question is, but did she grow up playing with Barbies? Because let's be real, I think that age, she's so young that I don't know if the younger they are.
Too late for. I mean, because mostly everybody that went to go see it
was adults.
Of
course, but that's what I'm saying. So you think about most people who was really into the Barbie shit, you talking about is 30 and over, because that was their childhood. You ain't have a bunch of video games. You wasn't playing with what was they doing? Like you got them, even the little girls now, they in their phone all day long, in their tablets or whatever all day.
But I think a lot of people saying it like it's kind of like just too like they try and push a narrative on this shit. That's what I've been hearing.
What did it got a storyline?
I don't think it was story. Like just the shit that they've been pushing on everything else in these shows. That's what I think.
I don't know. I haven't seen. I ain't heard nobody say that. Only thing I am mad at, and just real quick, so funny. Last week when we said shout outs to the Shy, August 4th. So that's what 2 weekends from now, the Shy will be back. And literally right after we said that in this episode, I swear to God, every video I watched on YouTube, all I kept seeing was commercials for the Shy.
Yeah, because they've been showing the reruns on Showtime.
But I'm not gonna lie though, but that is where it's gonna get tricky for a lot of these big shows, because even for the Shy, you put Lala in it because of her social media presence. But now, because whatever the rules with the strike, they can't even promote these shows.
No, you can promote them, but I don't think you can get paid on the promotion. I think that's what it is.
No, I don't. They can't promote them. I listened to the Breakfast Club. Charlamagne and Envy said endless actors came in and they canceled. Like people who were supposed to come up and talk about certain shows, they canceled all them shit.
Oh, I thought you just couldn't get paid to be promoted.
And just real quick, another promotion on the Black Jump. I need to. I'm mad I didn't watch it this week, and I got it. And I know I had to hurry up and start watching these. Like, while I got these empty spaces where it's not like no sports on. The new Jamie Foxx movie on Netflix. I think it's called Clone and Tyrone.
I started watching.
Yeah, I need to watch it. I haven't watched that one yet. So that's something I do. Just so spoiler alert was not spoiler alert this week, but next week we will talk about the Clone and Tyrone. It's on Netflix. It's featuring Jamie Foxx, and I seen that video of Jamie Foxx, and I'm not gonna lie, that shit kind of like. I was like, I can't watch this shit because he still kind of looked like he looked like he really was there. He still looked like he getting over some shit. Like you don't have to.
He is. I mean, that's why I say I feel like just today's society we keep saying we want to see everybody perfect, but we do gotta be realistic with it. Obviously, he went through hell and back.
No, for sure. So he looked like it. He looked like it right now.
To be his normal self.
Yeah, but that's why my thing is where it's messed up. It's like, why even get him to go on? Like he didn't even need to be on camera, dog. Like
I thought he went on there to promote the damn.
No, he didn't, and that was my point because he can't say nothing about it.
Yeah, that's why I thought he went because.
But guess
people thinking I'm cloned.
So that's what I'm saying. So that was him indirectly promoting it. Hey, let me show my face.
Yes, yeah, I can go see this.
Yeah, so you can even at least remember. But that's my whole point. Just think about it. No, Jamie Foxx would have done some TV runs or whoever else. No, they just really pay attention to TV, or even if you whatever TV shows you listen or watch or radio shows you listen to. Most of these people, especially for that Netflix shit, they would have went to they would have definitely somebody would have went to the Breakfast Club. Even if it wasn't Jamie Foxx, it would have been one of his co-stars or something. They ain't been up there to promote that shit. Like literally, only reason why I even remember because Charlamagne said something about it today. But I'm just how many people don't remember. Like if you ain't on Netflix every weekend, you can easily forget. Or if you ain't if you not checking your emails every day and they sending you notifications, you'll forget.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I seen like I said, I seen the commercial on social media and I seen it on TV. So that's.
Did you ever get to finish watching that? What's that NFL? I mean, what's the football joint? The quarterback?
No, I only watched the first episode.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was cool. It's kind of like it kind of reminded me of Inside Stuff, like with Amar Rashad kind of type of situation. Like you just following the quarterback around. Because I watched, like, it started off Patrick Mahomes and Kirk Cousins.
Okay.
I stopped looking at when they got to Mariota. They was like week 1. You know what I'm saying? It's something to look for, a little inside type of situation.
Only thing I don't like, and of course what blew me was what's the nigga that doing the jump right now for the herd. He holding it down while fucking Colin on vacation. Whatever the fucking I don't even know what the nigga race is. This be around. His
voice,
not his voice, but it's just that weak ass take where you sitting here trying to like you try to compare Kirk Cousins to fucking Lamar Jackson.
What do you mean?
You ain't see that joint when the nigga was trying to compare Lamar Jackson to fucking
No, I didn't. What did he say?
My God, hold on, let me find this shit
about the money.
No, nigga, about the player.
Oh.
That nigga try to compare, and niggas in the comments like, oh yeah, you watch too much of that Netflix shit. That's what made me just ask you about it. Where is this nigga?
Folks, I did the homework. Are you ready for this? I'm going to rattle off just a couple other quarterbacks with one playoff win. Lamar Jackson has one playoff win. Deshaun Watson has one playoff win. Jake Cutler has one playoff win. So Kirk's in decent, right? Those guys are not incredible. They're good. They're considered better than Kirk Cousins, but they're not like amazing all-time quarterbacks. So let's take it easy a little bit on Kirk Cousins. Completion percentage, kind of important. Last 5 years, Kirk Cousins #1 in the league. Passing yards, 5th. Passing touchdowns, 4th. Passer rating, 5th. Maybe Kirk Cousins is a little underrated.
You can't be mad at that take right there.
Why can't I be mad at it? Why you ain't throwing the white boy that ain't got no playoff wins? Why you ain't throw Justin Herbert in there?
Justin Herbert do got one.
A playoff win?
Yeah.
No, he don't.
Oh, they lost.
They lost to the Jaguars.
That's his second year, right?
He hasn't won a game yet.
Yeah, but what he was saying underperformance. That's what I said. I mean, he's what he just said for that stat line. He didn't say he was better than him. He just said, oh, he only got one win, just like the rest of them. I don't see nothing wrong with it. He didn't say he was better than him. He's speaking the truth.
Dog, you can't. Or my only thing is you cannot put a MVP candidate. I mean, a nigga who has won the MVP in the same conversation as Kirk Cousins, dog. Like, come on.
But you're taking that. Okay, but number wise, they both on the same playing field. We won a bunch of games and ain't won nothing else.
I mean, I hear you, but I don't agree with that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. You give me like 1 second. Hey, YouTube. Y'all listen to what I'm saying. I see. While watching enough people when you do the YouTube stream live shit, y'all let enough other niggas go take a piss real quick. Give me like 2 seconds, and I need to just take a piss real quick. And I can just
what is the one you? What are you on? You on the what YouTube? What's your channel that's on there? So I can put it in so people can know.
What is it's the Sweezy Gang jump. Sweezy Gang Entertainment.
Right, I'll plug it so people know to follow you on there and streaming.
It's 2 ways I want to take this next conversation, but I'm definitely gonna get in my old man bag because this one is kind of nuts.
Melly mistrial. They're going to try him again, I suppose, maybe because what you would like to see after a mistrial is like a plea bargain type situation where the government just comes back with a reasonable offer. Now, if they wanted the guy on death penalty, there's going to be no plea bargains to be had. And I don't think the state is going to let this go because it's 2 kids who were killed. So this is going to be a whole new trial all over again. I can't see it going any other way. I wish we could have some resolution, but yeah, they're going to try him again, if you ask me. Wind up.
So for people who don't know what's going on right now in the YMW Melly trial, it basically came to a mistrial. His mother said, what was the exact number she gave up? She said out of 12 jurors, 9 said not guilty and 3 said he was guilty. So which led to a mistrial, which to me is just crazy because it's just like, and this is how I know when I get older because you just like, and one probably because I'm not a huge fan. Like he got like 2 songs that I think is cool. But it's just like how this whole trial has got blown up. Like, bro, he literally was in the car with allegedly 2 of his friends. Or it was 4 of them together, but 2 of them got killed. And it's just like, damn, it's like I'm old and I'm a dude, so I'm thinking of it like nobody dog. I can put myself in the shoes of like, damn, you imagine you're in the car with your friends and then somebody basically just snake you out.
But the only thing I can say, I mean, when they say the mistrial, I think it was, I don't know how true this is, but they were saying his mother said that it was like 9 said he was not guilty and 3 said he was guilty.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
So that's what do you saying that you know that he did it or we don't?
I mean they don't. Obviously they don't know he did it because it was a lot of evidence that they didn't even allow them to bring into the situation. So it's just like, but still, it's just it was 4 people in the car, 2 of them dead and 2 of them alive.
Who was the other person?
I think somebody told me he going on trial. I think like October or something. So it was another one.
So he haven't even been on trial yet.
No.
So it might be fucked for him though.
No, because if you didn't prove that YMW Melly ain't do it, how you gonna prove that he did it?
Yeah. So if you was him, you'd just be like, oh, it was him.
I mean, both of them niggas playing it cleaner than me. Because if I wasn't the one who did it, nigga, I'm not like that's why I'm saying that situation just seemed crazy because it's just like YMW Melly is realistically the star. He is the YMW. It ain't no YMW if he ain't in it. So if you sitting here saying if his man who was the driver who did it, if he was the one who did it, then why not just take the charge and let YMW Melly hold you down? You go do your time, nigga. Why drag this out to make it sit here and try to get him to have to prove his innocent? So that's the part to me that just seemed crazy. Like the breadwinner, why would I have a breadwinner want to sit up in jail with me? So it just that part just don't make sense. The older person in me just be like, nah, dog, that's foul.
But what, you saying it's foul? What, that he's going away? I mean, he's getting off scot-free? Or
yes. Dog, somebody did it, dog. If that was
you're right. Somebody did it. But at the end of the day, if nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he was the first one. I felt like they both should have been on trial at the same time.
For sure.
But because he went up first, it's not enough evidence on him. I'm not gonna say it's foul. What I'm gonna say to him, you get out of this motherfucker scot-free, you need to get the fuck away. Go fucking live in the rocks somewhere. Like you need to go away for a while. Just to until shit die. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like this gonna be a blessing in the sky for you right now. And if you don't learn from this and you keep doing the same stupid shit you're doing, then you're
and listen to what I'm saying. Nigga, he in the courtroom just smiling and shit. Like, bro, these supposed to be two of your friends that got smoked.
So you think he just got away?
Yes.
Murder. He did the shit. Like he on some Joker shit.
Man, I don't fucking know, but that shit just don't sit right with me. Like that just to me, when you would dog in my old age, I just can't only imagine like I'm supposed to be out with like my friends and then one of my friends snake me out, dog. That's crazy to me. And that's for me, that's the only kind of way I just see it, where it's just like that shit just don't make sense. Like, I get it, but I don't get it. Oh, real quick, just to kind of even double down on a conversation that we had last week where we were saying, where Elliot Wilson called out Drake for not doing the interview with the Culture, or where you kind of brought it up. And so basically, for people who don't know, if you didn't listen to last week's episode, or you kind of didn't pay attention to that part when we had the conversation, Drake did an interview with a young white girl. She popular on TikTok. I think her name like Bobby something. And instead of doing it with just like, I guess, a hip hop media page, whatever you consider regular hip hop media is, where for people who don't know, Elliot Wilson owns Rap Radar. It used to be a popular blog site back in the day when blogs were popular, and then they trying to find ways to transition. But don't get me wrong, he used to write for like XXL. He wrote for the Source magazine. Like he is a well-known hip-hop journalist. And I think he was realistically, if we talking about like real interviews, that was the last real interview that Drake ever did. But just real quick, dog, that interview got damn near 5.5 million views, and that shit only been out for like fucking 3 days. So for you to sit here, you complaining, but my only thing is like, even for somebody like Elliot Wilson, it's like, dog, who you ever put on? Like, you had your Drake interview, you had your Will Smith interview, you had your Jay-Z interview, but what's the young podcast or the young person that you done put on? So you want a nigga like Drake to come and keep saving your YouTube channel and keep helping your career out, but who are you helping put on? So how can you be mad at somebody for not sitting here, or he not doing nothing? Well, who are you niggas putting on? Like, what's the new person that you got hip to because somebody put them on? Like, you ain't putting nobody on. So how you getting mad at me because I don't want to sit here and do nothing with you? Like, you got to just make it make sense. Like, dog, obviously he knew he did the math for an interview to do 5 million, dog. It ain't happening. Just that, and like, dog, you know how viral for one of these old niggas, they got to do something super flagrant or say something super crazy for one of their interviews to do 5 million views. That shit almost at 6 million. You can't get mad at somebody for not come. You sitting here saying, "Oh, Drake don't put on. He hasn't came back to the Culture." But who have you put on? What's the new voice you helped out?
I hear, but to me personally, like I said, I get it from the media standpoint.
How? Who have you put on? You can't get shit if you ain't helped nobody else.
But my thing is just like, who really is going to pay who really going to go to tune into her? Nigga. I feel like that was like I said, you did it just to do it.
5.5 million in 3 days. Joe Budden did it with Kevin Samuels. That shit ain't get to 6 million until Kevin Samuels died. Go ahead. What else you about to say?
I don't know. Like I said, I told you before. I feel like it's just that shit was fake.
What was fake?
Like just doing that. I mean,
nigga, that shit was funny as shit.
It was?
Hell yeah.
Like I said, I ain't watching it, so.
Nigga, that shit was hilarious, nigga. That shit was funny as hell. But like I said, my only beef with them niggas is my question is who y'all put on. If you ain't put on nobody else, you can't be mad for somebody for not coming back to want to do it, because that's what he doing. I springboarded Lil Yachty YouTube channel. I did a joint with Yachty. Boom. Now I opened the lane for Yachty. Now I'm helping this girl out. Boom. I springboarded her shit. But who are you helping? You can't be mad at somebody else for not doubling back and you haven't helped nobody. That would be my biggest response. You ain't helped nobody else. And then Drake trolled the nigga because Elliot Wilson was doing like them little Mike Jones, like you know how like the BET Awards when niggas be at the red carpet. He was at fucking Rap Radar, and that nigga Drake said, "Oh, you taking Yes Jules' job." For people who don't know who Yes Jules is, do your Googles. I'm not fucking explaining to you who no white woman is. But so it was just that though. Like that's my only thing where it's just like, dog, I ain't mad at Drake for that shit. And I'm gonna double down on that shit until some of these niggas stop trying to play gatekeepers, and then that's when y'all get mad at niggas like academics and you can't be mad. Niggas built their own shit up. The Cass and Nats and all them, they built their own channels up where you niggas wasn't helping nobody else. You tried to play gatekeeper and that shit didn't work. So shout out to Drake for fucking holding down the set. Shout outs to the Redskins, y'all. The Washington Commander fans, y'all are different. Y'all are a weird bunch of fucking people. I never knew that owners played the game.
No, it do make a difference.
Did it help the Clippers?
What you mean?
When their owner got caught saying nigga because his girlfriend put out her leaked his tapes.
It do make a difference because now they have their own arena now. Now they can separate themselves from the Lakers. It do help in different aspects. Like I said, I know what you're about to say, but just like even with Michael Jordan, him giving up him about to give up his ownership, it's going to make a difference in Charlotte. Like when you look at Charlotte and when they was when out on the way off work, they was running down the draft picks that he didn't have and who he picked. Like he's a fucking terrible owner.
But that's not the owner's job. That's because he's the owner and the GM.
That is the owner job.
No, nigga, you have a GM for that.
He didn't have. That's what I'm saying.
So there for him. So you can't use Michael Jordan for example because
the same way though.
No, he wasn't the GM.
Yes, he was for a while. He was the same way.
My only thing, even with him.
No, he's not on the field, but I feel like with him leaving out, I feel like yes, you've been in a toxic relationship for the longest.
No, y'all in a toxic relationship because you minding that man personal business. That shit ain't got nothing to do with the team on the field.
But what has he done but look what he's done to the stadium. Look what he's done around. Like he don't care about the team.
Okay, so cool. So
everything he didn't touch right now is looking like shit right now.
Okay, so I got a question. So what you think is gonna be what's the turnaround on this team this season? You got a new owner now. What?
The turnaround what? For the team wise or just as
for the teams?
I don't think it's going to be a major turnaround this year. Maybe I would give it a 3 year, at least 3 years. I feel like it should be a better atmosphere, or more people want to go to the games, want to enjoy the games. Like I said, everything that nigga has touched didn't fucking rotten. That shit across the street from the fucking stadium, he bought that shit out. That shit still looking like a fucking sore thumb. Six Flags right now, that shit is fucking run down. He owned that. He don't care about shit no more.
All right, we're gonna see. You said 3 years.
I feel like that's why I said even with Magic coming in it too. I feel like Magic's going to try to develop, especially with him still having the theater up. He's going to try to add more stuff around or try to make it more people to come out. And for right now, Magic is gold right now when it comes to ownership because he didn't won in every. I think he didn't won in every sport that he owned.
He only owned one other jump. The
Dodgers, the Lakers. I mean, the Sparks. He owned the soccer. There's a soccer joint he owned. He owned a lot. Everything that he's ownership of. They won.
Shout out to Magic Johnson. While we talking about Magic Johnson real quick, I'm not gonna let that fucking viral picture go through of Magic Johnson and his family and his son.
We didn't talk about his son.
Dog is literally the tallest waist of height in fucking planet Earth, dog. Magic Johnson could have easily had the best basketball son out of all the NBA legends that got sons that wanted to play basketball, though. This nigga EJ Johnson is taller than Magic Johnson. I think Magic Johnson, damn near, what Magic Johnson, like 6'9", 6'8"? Though his son, I don't know if because he had heels on, but that nigga, like, he was damn near 7 feet tall. Let's just say he's 6'10", 6'11". Dog, 6'11", and you want to play in heels? Are you fucking shitting me, dog? He's no, man. Magic Johnson got a bigger heart than me, dog. Magic Johnson, you deserve to be a fucking billionaire because that shit is insane. Ain't nowhere in hell. I'm sorry. It couldn't be me. Magic Johnson is a different man. They have a different VIP section in heaven for Magic Johnson for putting up with that bullshit. I'm not even gonna hold you. Where's this? Oh, I do want to play this list real quick. It is of the richest NBA players. I guess basically, I don't even know if this is on or off the court. Is it just on? I think this one is real quick. Excuse me.
Richest NBA players in 2023.
Come on, hit me.
Starting at number 10, we have David Robinson, net worth $200 million. At number 9, it's Grant Hill with $250 million. Number 8 belongs to Hakeem Olajuwon, worth $300 million. At number 7, we have Vinnie Johnson net with $400 million. At number 6, we have James Harden net with $400 million. Breaking into the top 5, we have Shaquille O'Neal with net worth $400 million. At number 4, we have Junior Bridgman with $600 million. And now the final stretch. At number 3, Magic Johnson joins the $620 million. Almost there. Number 2 is none other than LeBron James, worth of $1.2 billion. And finally, at number 1, the legend Michael Jordan with a net worth $2 billion.
Dog, some of them people that was on this list was crazy. I don't even know who some of them niggas was. And that one nigga, I think he was at like 400 million. I never even heard of him before. Shout outs to him because whoever his business investors was, nigga, they got him right.
But
and then shout outs to LeBron for being the only active player on that list. And he number 2. That's why I don't get it twisted. Because matter of fact, I was listening to the
I think it's also the contracts too, right? That you inquiring into it too. Your endorsements and all that, right?
Yeah. But LeBron just different, dog. Like think about how high Magic. LeBron is $600 million more over Magic Johnson. And listen to what you just said. All the teams and shit you just named, Magic Johnson got his hands in the Starbucks and the Magic Johnson theaters. The whole LeBron.
Yeah, but he got a lifetime deal with Nike.
LeBron.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it don't matter what. It don't matter what.
That's worth a B.
Yeah, but that's that payment is still. He don't have that. They talking about this is what he got on. Like I don't know if he got that in the bank, but this is what he got.
No, yeah, that's why I say I don't think. I mean, because when you incorporate all of them, yes, he's still active. What was Magic?
I'm
not gonna say he a better businessman than Magic.
Let's play it one more time then. I think Magic was number 6.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say he a better businessman than Magic. He just because he's active and he has a stupid NBA contract. And then even with Jordan just sold that what's name for a B with 3. He about to sell it for.
Yeah, I think that's how Jordan should just jump.
Because they saying that nigga's in the hole.
Who man? I heard that, but I don't. But nobody. That was like some.
No, that's true. The nigga who he taking it from. I mean, who taking it from him? Like he owes money.
I get that, but that was like some conspiracy theory shit that niggas heard and niggas just ran with it.
I probably believe it. Gambling problems. Niggas got gambling problems.
Yeah, this Michael Jordan though. I feel like if Michael Jordan got a real bad gambling problem, he can drop some retros and get himself back.
How? I don't think that will get him back. You got to think about it, nigga. They not.
No, I could put out way more Travis Scotts. I ain't got to make these shits. Ain't got to be limited edition, dog.
No, but then what's in your contract though? What is in that contract? You can't. That's what I'm saying. I don't think. Now I'm saying he's not making that money. Niggas reselling making more money off of Jordans than he is probably.
Yeah, but his kids got their own resale store. Marcus Jordan got his own.
I know he got his own, but I'm talking about people individually are making more. Like
yeah, I don't think you sleeping on Michael Jordan. I'm sure him and his kids ain't that dumb. I think you got them.
What you saying? They doing it themselves? They probably are, but
for sure, of course they are.
Yeah,
his son has a sneaker store that got PE shoes in it.
Right, he has that opportunity. But what I'm trying to tell you, you saying just release some shoes and you can make that money. I don't think it's that easy.
I'm not saying it's that easy where you're gonna run up to a B, but I'm sure if Michael Jordan, let's just say Michael Jordan down to his last M's, I'm sure Michael Jordan could release some sneakers and get him an M. Nigga, he had underwear. I can't remember a couple some months ago. We saw him. He had worn underwears that went for like some ridiculous. Like, no, this Michael Jordan.
But he not getting that money.
Yeah, that's. So you listen to what you're saying. You think Michael Jordan don't got none of his own shit in his house? You don't think Michael Jordan got no game worn, nothing? He don't own nothing no more. The fuck you think he a crackhead?
His house ain't sold yet. His house still on the market.
Yeah, because people can't afford that, Marcus. What you talking about? You talking about nigga?
That's something that you sitting on that you can sell and then you can have.
Yeah,
money.
But people can't afford that shit. Niggas just ain't got hundreds of $1 million just to be fucking buying houses. Oh, but I'm saying he's saying that Michael Jordan was down to his last
Airbnb that shit. Because I think Scotty said he Airbnb is.
They Airbnb the ballet house. But I'm just sitting here saying if Michael Jordan was down to his last, you think Michael Jordan don't got 6 rings and he can't get off real quick?
You think he was selling? I don't think he was selling.
I'm just saying if he was down to his last.
I don't think he was selling.
Man, you crazy as shit. If you had zero, let's just say if he just, I don't know what happened, just God forbid, knock on wood, it never happened. But if something happened to Michael Jordan and he needed that money, nigga, I'm letting them 6 rings go. I'm letting that 45 jersey that I came back in will get with the Knicks, or the 45 when I changed the 45 because Nick Anderson was talking shit to me and I put back on the 23. Nigga, Michael Jordan got too much iconic shit for you to tell me that this nigga ain't, man, you crazy as hell.
I don't think he was.
Nigga, this is Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I don't know what you got that nigga fuck.
I was like selling you, so I don't think he would sell that.
You can't die with it.
I still don't think he would sell it.
Man, you true. While we talking about basketball, let's just get into heated exchange real quick. And Draymond Green is such a corny nigga. So for people who don't, I guess I feel like you live on a different type of rock. If you don't remember during last summer during the off season, like right before the
start of the season.
Yeah, right before the season was about to start, Draymond Green and Jordan Poole got into an incident, and Draymond Green punched Jordan Poole and dropped him. Excuse me. So of course they played the whole season together. They went to the second round of the playoffs together. But you could, of course, if you actually watch the games, you can see the energy was kind of all over the place all season. It never looked like that same camaraderie that they had the season prior to him punching Jordan Poole.
The championship.
Yeah, the one when they won the championship, it didn't look the same. Jordan Poole didn't look like the same player. And I think a lot of people, even when I told y'all, even during the playoffs, when he shot that shot and they killed him on the internet, and I was like, no, I understand that people are rich. I understand that you judge people off of how many followers they got. But I don't care what y'all say. People are still human, dog. And I can only imagine, though, I can get fucking 50 comments or going crazy on the TikTok. I'm gonna get into that later too with the Russell Wilson and dog. Women was drag. I even seen niggas. I'm like, dog, take your skirt off. You were sitting here taking up for, like, come on, dog, pull your skirt down. But anyway, I don't want to get there yet. But my point is, that's what we say. That's 50 comments. I can only imagine the mental space that Jordan Poole had to go through after that fucking video came out of him getting punched by Draymond Green.
But I didn't heard with somebody say who said Jordan Poole. What's name didn't put it out. People from Jordan Poole can't put it out.
It don't matter who. Listen to what I'm saying. No, it don't matter who put it out. He still had to deal with it.
No. I get it. He still had to deal with it. But I just feel like even this situation now, only reason why I feel like even Draymond is even talking about it, it's a talking piece, right? But it's also what's name is out the door. Their old GM. You got new GM.
Mm-hmm.
You probably had an agreement like, all right, I'm going to keep this under wrap. We're not going to speak about it. But now that that's out, all right, now I can talk about it. It's slow. Nothing else to talk about in sports. So let me sit here and spice it up for clickbait.
That shit corny though, dog.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is.
Because like for you to come because what he do, and for people who don't know,
remember he had the shit right before the season started on TNT.
He said, I don't just go around hitting people. It's dialogue that leads up happening to that. And it triggered me in that instant. And it's things that you can't just say certain shit. You got to stand on it.
But you need to say what he said then. Yeah, that's what I feel like.
No, and I agree with. I know. I agree
with. If you saying his dialogue, then tell me what he said then.
Exactly. I
now,
agree.
If you would have told me what he said, yeah, he told me I'm a bitch ass nigga. Mm-hmm. He'd piss on my mama grave type of shit of like course. That. Then I go with it. But you ain't telling what he said.
Exactly.
Because you obviously you had a response too.
Of course.
So I feel like you just sitting here talking, you know, like I said, you're doing what you had to do to get your shit rolling right now. And it's like I said, for you to go back and forth with the father, I just feel like, yeah, it's clickbait, it's entertaining. That's what that's what the social media is nowadays. But if you not my thing is, if you're not gonna stand on 10 toes and say what he said to you, or even mention that, then why are we even talking about
Okay, so then real quick, then Jordan Poole father chimed in on Twitter and said Draymond Green is a bitch ass nigga and he's soft, and you was avoiding me and my wife all last season. And then Draymond responded to the father and was like, nigga, there's no way I can avoid you in the arena for a whole season.
You can. You definitely can.
I mean, I'm with you. I agree. You can, because nigga, he don't play on the team. Like, nigga, he ain't in the locker room. He just
you can definitely move your way that you ain't got to talk to. You definitely can.
But I do think, realistically, just to me, my personal opinion, I feel like Draymond Green moving like a bitter baby mother right now. Like, you better, dog. Like, that shit is old. Why are you talking about it now? You apologize to you publicly apologize to him. Why bring it back up?
That's why I said I think it's just for the clickbait right now. It's nothing else to talk
But you
about.
ain't even do it on your own podcast. You did it on Patrick Beverly shit.
Oh, it wasn't his. I thought
fuck
it was his.
No, it was on Patrick Beverly shit.
Oh, I thought it was his.
No, it was on his shit. So it's like, what the fuck was you doing that for? What's the purpose of that?
Because he don't never be he did because it was like a webcam type joint.
So I hate that shit. Dog, that you're being too cheap. You're a fucking millionaire, nigga.
I don't think he been too cheap. He just moving around too much.
What you mean moving around too much? Like what?
In and out. Like you're not in the same. So that's probably what you doing in the hotel. You can't. You're traveling. What's name is not lined up to be here and there. That's probably what it is.
I mean, I get that, but nigga, again, he's rich. He can you see this equipment setup, nigga. He can put it on a suitcase. It's only him. It ain't even two. So nigga, this one, he could literally just this setup, boom, and put it on the jump. Or nigga, stop moving around so much. You ain't doing them 7 days a week. Just tell a nigga, okay, I'm only going to do it on this day when I got time to sit in the house in front of a mic and some fucking, like, come on. That's my only thing. And that's the shit that will piss me off. Like, as a fucking podcaster, dog, you're literally only into, and don't get me wrong, of course, you play in basketball, so people do want to hear that intake, and you know how to provoke your voice in an entertaining fashion. But my only thing of it is, dog, you just, that shit is cheap. You being cheap, you being lazy. That's why I know if you ask me, that's why I can respect Paul George.
I feel like his is more of a, all right, I'm just finishing.
It's just a hot mic, so I'm just doing it.
I just got off the court. I'm about to sit here and get my, like, we don't need the glam shout.
Shout out. Yeah,
he
ugly
is
nigga
a man.
anyway.
I mean, damn, how close up you want?
No, I'm not just saying. I ain't talking about how close up. I'm even just saying quality of sound. Like, nigga, just give a fuck.
The sound is that.
I mean, I only watched a few of them, John. So it's just not. It ain't. I ain't watching the whole way through.
I think it's more so for Instagram type, but like, I don't think it's. It's
on the YouTube. He got a YouTube channel.
On YouTube
he got a YouTube channel.
Okay. See, I thought it was just like for Instagram type.
No, he got a YouTube channel, but dog, Meg Thee Stallion is one wild nigga, dog. Ain't no way in hell. I can't believe she did this. This was crazy. Hold up. Shout out to Meg is different for this, because ain't no way in hell I would eat this shit.
What's up, y'all? It's Hot Girl Coach back again, but today I'm giving Hot Girl Chef, and I'm gonna show you how a bad bitch eat pickles. So what you're gonna want to do is get your motherfucking favorite flavor of hot Cheetos. Obviously some pickles, some eggs. That was a big ass thing of flour, and this is cheese. I like pepper jack cheese. Me personally just want my motherfucking mouth to be on fire when I eat, so that's the cheese I use. Then get a motherfucking.
Oh, she was basically sitting here. She fried up some pickles covered up in hot Cheetos.
Yeah, chicken like that.
You had chicken like what?
Fried chicken, hot Cheetos.
Huh?
Yeah, fried chicken with hot Cheetos. I made it.
Oh, explain to me how you do that.
You crunch up the Cheetos like you adding seasoning. You crunch up the Cheetos, and then you sprinkle it on when you do your flour and all that. You add it on there. Yeah.
What it taste like?
Tastes like hot Cheetos.
Oh,
you said you had a flavor just like they sell all them flavors they sell nowadays.
Yeah, but that's I get it, but nigga, the Cheetos.
Yeah, it was just a hot flavor. Now I don't know about no pickles. I mean, that's some country shit right there.
Shout out to Angel Reese again. Why I say women hate on women. Niggas was
on the Oreos pitch.
Oh no! Nobody even say that. That's again. This is why women hate on women. Nobody said nothing about her. Matter of fact, shout out to Angel Reese. They opened a basketball court in her name in Baltimore. She threw out a pitch. Well, not the first, but she threw out a pitch at the Orioles game. Nobody talked about that. motherfuckers didn't have nothing to say until they seen her in her little bathing suit picture, and then she did one of those little advertisement thing for like Pretty Little Thing or something. It was a little blue skimpy outfit.
Oh. I saw that one. So what was they wearing?
Oh, she's like basically like she's not supposed to do that shit. Why not, nigga? They paying her. She grown, nigga. She 20, about to be 21. What the fuck are you talking about? What you want her to do? Not get the bag? She ain't stupid, nigga. Why that check is hot and they cutting them checks, nigga? She taking them. I'm not mad at her. And she ain't got no crazy body anyway, so nigga, I don't give a fuck what she put on it. Don't look too, but so fucking sexy, nigga. She ain't got no titties or nothing. Like it's cool, all right.
She's hot. Just like her and Chloe Ray. That shit hot.
Oh no! Shout out to Chloe Ray, nigga. The shit that she can wear because she don't have no titties. Like you can't never complain about the body shame. You can't never say nobody body shaming you because it's only shit that she can wear because she don't have no titties. That shit she rolling out like the belt across her junk. I'm like, nobody else can pull that outfit off but you. So I don't never want to hear you sit here and say anybody can body shame you ever again in life because nobody else can pull that outfit off but you.
If I was her father, I'd definitely be losing my damn mind right now.
Oh, he supported her. It's a clip going around. I think I seen the gentleman in the shade room. His first time ever seeing her perform
but
live.
I'm just saying, just seeing her page is just like
no, her page is over sexualized. Like as a dad, there's no way in hell I can follow that
and
shit.
all these niggas, I lose my shit right now. But she's like I said, she cute. She flaunting her little shit.
But she grown too, so it's like he can't really say nothing.
He can't say shit.
I think she like what 25. So it's like if you can't say nothing about Angel Reese, she 20. You can't say nothing about a 25-year-old.
But I feel like, man, if you're comfortable wearing it, wear it. I don't get it.
Yeah, if I'm comfortable wearing it, but if you're going to pay me, I'm really going to wear it.
I think my only thing with if Angel Reese like had an only fan page. Like some shit like that. Now that's when
that's when you're taking it too far. You're taking it too far. But my only thing of it is that again, when this is when I say people, especially with women, y'all not really fans of her. It was just a hot moment, some bullshit social media like y'all did with the fucking girl in Alabama, and we'll get to that in like 2 seconds. That's my whole point. Y'all didn't really follow into her. Every interview she had, she sit here and said, "Hey, I want to be a model. Like I wanted to be a model when I grew up." I seen her and fucking Asia Wilson. Both of them said that shit. Like when they grew up, they wanted to be models. They didn't want to be basketball players.
Yeah. She told the shit.
Hey,
Quicksilver. God damn, nigga. That shit, him standing next to her, like
he stand next to who? Angel Reese?
Yeah, it was something that DTLR.
Oh no, she's not tall as shit, nigga. She my height. I thought you were talking about fucking Asia Wilson.
No, I'm talking about Angel. I'm talking about Angel Reese.
Angel Reese, nigga, she's like 6'3".
But I'm saying that's what I'm saying to Quicksilver. Like that nigga, I'm like, God damn.
Yeah,
like,
he's short. But I'm talking about fucking Asia Wilson.
Oh, Asia, okay, yeah.
But both, I'm just saying because I have watched both of their interviews and I've heard both of them say growing up that they wanted to be models, not like I wasn't geeking to play basketball. Like I played basketball, but I wasn't like that wasn't
your thing.
Yeah, that wasn't like, oh, hey, this is my first love. I need to go play basketball.
No, I get it.
So I am.
But I mean, most of them like that kind of. They just not the girly.
Nah, they like the girly girl. Both of them on some girly girl shit.
Asia Wilson.
Hell yeah, nigga. She be putting that sexy shit on. Nigga out of the WNBA.
I only see her in the uniforms. I don't.
Nigga, I be up under her comments every day with the fucking gif. He's trying to. Will you marry me and some more shit, nigga? Her legs is legging.
I just seen your girl too.
Who?
She was on Cambridge. She was on something.
Oh, she was on Is it an Amazon program?
It might be. The same Jane that JaVale McGee was on?
Yeah. I think that's Amazon. But they got it's on YouTube though, but I think it's an Amazon program.
Yeah, I just seen her recently and I was like, oh.
Yeah, JaVale McGee was on there. The first person they had on there was The Game. I think it's called Bars and Nuggets.
Yeah,
she was on there.
Or Bread and Nuggets, something like that.
No, it's Bars and Nuggets. It's Bars and Nuggets.
I know it was a B.
It's Bars and Nuggets for sure. Let this show load up and we can get into another topic. My bad, YouTube. Give me 1 second, baby. Don't stop. Get it. Pump them cheeks right. All right, let's get to it. This part right here is where I know. Again, this is gonna be me showing my age, and this is gonna be me being a party pooping old ass man. Though you can't. I want to know, how did y'all get to the part? Who this for? Dog, this song. As a matter of fact, the name of this song is, what is this? This is the Earthquake song, I think it's called. Is that what it is? What's the name of this Rylo Rodriguez song? It's called Equal Dirt. The name of the song is Equal Dirt, and the part that's going viral right now is who this for, and it's basically like some columns. He was basically supposed to be hitting a girl raw, and she.
No, did you saw the video?
I seen the video with Lil Meech. We're gonna get to that in 1 second. But my whole, listen to what I'm saying though, is I'm trying to figure out because certain music, like I listen to shit in the gym. I can listen to his whole album and let it play out, like maybe after I'm leaving the gym, or if I'm in the sauna, I can let the whole album. But I'm talking about just like in my workout, I pick certain songs like with a faster tempo. Nigga, this song is so deep and dark. I'm like, how did y'all get to a bar to make a TikTok out of it? So the first shit,
I think that's what a lot of people, they just go off of.
But Marcus, let me tell you how deep this song was. So I'm trying to figure out, how did y'all find the audacity to make a joking TikTok out of this?
I don't think they pay no mind.
But Marcus, this nigga started off the song and said it was talking about him and an ex, and he was just like, I be watching your page. Me and you was supposed, I had you had a bunch of abortions, whatever case, and it didn't work out. And I watched you end up getting in a new relationship with a new nigga, and I was stalking your Facebook page. Of course, he's from Alabama, and we've been talking about that here on a million times. People in the South, they play the Facebook shit heavy. So this how I'm almost like, damn, is this a real story? Did y'all like? Because when he said the Facebook shit, like, he could easily say Instagram, but he said Facebook. That to me, okay, this some real Alabama shit. And he was like, okay, she ended up having a kid with her boyfriend, and he ended up killing her. This literally was bars right before they fucking come up with the who this for. I'm like, time out. Flag on the play. How the fuck did y'all skip all this serious shit to make this into a goofy?
I don't think nobody paid no mind. Somebody probably just used that part, and then everybody else just kept using that, using that verse.
Nigga, that shit is crazy to me.
Because that was just like, even what song was that? I think it was one of them Kendrick joints, and like how they was using it. It was like they not listened to the whole song, but they were just using that, like, snippet out of that.
I think it was like out of that Toxic joint or some shit.
Yeah, they were just using that, that one part. I don't think, because today's society, like, even like them old songs, I feel like a lot of people don't even listen to the song. They just find out.
But what Marcus, what I'm saying, somebody has to listen. I get what you're saying. After it comes a sound, people
you
just
go back
use
and
it.
listen to it.
No, you missing what I'm saying. But somebody had to listen to it to make it a sound. People make those sounds. Like, this shit just ain't. You just don't. It ain't just there. Like, somebody had to clip it up and be like, oh, I'm about to use this as a sound. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, how did your brain go from? Because when I'm listening to it, I'm like, damn, it's a deep ass story. But again, that kind of even tied back, because when everybody on social media swear to God, oh, I don't have no exes, y'all need to get over that bitter shit. This nigga told y'all on this same song, this used to be my girl. She moved on, got a new nigga, and had a baby, and I was stalking her fucking Facebook page daily, and then it come to find out this bitch ass nigga killed you.
So pretty much we was asked who the gun for.
No. So then the song keep going on, and then he got to another part where he was talking to another girl. But he was basically like, nigga, we fucking roll. Who these for?
Oh, but everybody else using it for something else.
No, they redoing it.
They
redoing the condom part too.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's
and then they kick Lil Meech back in, because one thing what I'm telling y'all is, you cannot expect nobody to talk like fucking Rylo Rodriguez. Last week I played y'all a clip of this nigga with the buttermilk pancakes. Nigga can't even pronounce buttermilk pancakes. So y'all mad at Lil Meech that he ain't that fucking stupid? Like, come on, dog. They was kicked off. This song
so
came.
What? I said they kicking him for
pronouncing the words the right way.
Did he pronounce it the right way? Because I felt like he said it just as.
No, because he literally said the words, who this for? Where Rylo shit was like, who this for? Who this for? Like, niggas ain't that. Just like, damn, you mad at me because I ain't that slow? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh yeah, that shit. I'm reading the comments like, cut. The director said, cut. What the fuck?
But my only thing of it though is that's what most times where it's like, I don't even be wanting to talk music to niggas because I know y'all ain't really listening to the words. No. Like, because to me, it's like, it's no way I'm skipping. I couldn't even get into that song like that because that first part was so fucking deep and so depressing. I'm like, holy shit, nigga, you on your raw wave shit. I don't want to even hear the rest of this shit. Like that shit was crazy to me. But shout out to Lil Meech, shout out to Rylo Rodriguez. I don't care. Oh, real quick. This is a hot take, but not a hot take. Again, I know y'all don't listen to the words, so don't argue with me. Rylo Rodriguez right now got the best album so far in 2023. Without a major hit on there, his numbers, and we talked about it last week. Sometimes it ain't about how you start, it's about how you finish. The Gunna shit is cool. He got a hit. But for him
he got a smoking hit.
No, listen to what I'm saying though. But guess what? Rylo Rodriguez right now, his we talking about full album is still doing more numbers than Gunna. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Of course, Gunna got the better song. Gunna do have a fucking smash hit. That Fuck You Mean song is a fucking smash. Shout outs to Gunna. He fucking sold out the Barclays Center.
When is that? Is it coming up?
I think it's like it might be September.
Okay.
And you know what's something that I forgot to say though? July 4th is the summer's version of Halloween. Cause you know, like where it's like after the 4th of July, you know the summer damn near almost over. For kids. Cause it's some people like in Atlanta and Houston shit, they probably about to go to school like next week.
Yeah. A lot of people do start in like the middle of August.
So when I say that, when I'm saying like the summer's version of Halloween, it's like, you know, when Halloween comes, you're like, all right, well shit, it's almost all for the rest of the year. It's holiday. 4th of July, nigga, school gonna be here before you know it. Shit, it's August next week.
Fuck you, man.
But yeah, shout out to Gunna. He got a hit. But that's I'm talking about album of the year. And listen to what I'm saying. I'm not this for people who like the Killer Mike project. Of course, lyrically, I can't compare Killer Mike to Rylo Rodriguez. That's not even, I'm not doing that. But you can't say somebody got an album of the year if it don't have no cultural impact. Like you can't just be rapping and ain't nobody listening.
I think it's still to your audience though.
You know, I get what you're saying. Your audience is gonna appreciate it.
Yeah.
But just me you still want to make some impact on the culture. You want the culture to respect it, not just your peers.
Okay, so what would you glorify more? You gaining more new fans or you just having a solid fan base?
It depends on how supportive my solid fan base is. If I'm Currency, I'm cool with a solid fan base. Wiz Khalifa, I'm cool with a solid fan base. Especially if I'm Currency. If I'm Currency or if I'm fucking
let's use Currency. Did you don't think Currency wants some new?
No, because he ain't chasing it. I don't feel like he's chasing the sound.
Not necessarily chasing the sound, but I just feel like you still don't want no new revenue. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm sure I'm not noticing.
At the end of the day, it can get a little boring, a little dry, right?
Not if you still getting paid. Your show is still packed.
I mean, yeah, your shows are still packed, but I just feel like I do want some new following, some new, you know what I'm saying, some new interaction.
You think Drake's get new fans still?
Yeah. New fans? Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I feel like a lot of people like you said, you slept on it because you said.
But I'm talking about that, at first.
And that's what I'm saying. But even with this younger generation, like they might feel the same way. Like, damn, this nigga always singing type of shit. But then once you sit down and listen to it, because like I've catch a lot of, oh damn, you listen to old Drake, like you didn't know nothing about, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you catch people kind of, oh damn, let me follow, you know what I'm saying? Let me check this out. Because like even with Currency, I feel like if somebody put you onto it or that, a fan put you on, you might check it, but do you really stay that long? That's what I'm saying, like with a new fan base.
Yeah, I don't think I think some people are cool with it. Like and that's why I say Currency. That's why I didn't go low like Devin the Dude. I'm sure it might be somebody who work a regular job who got more money than Devin the Dude. And he might still consistently do shows. Nigga, he not like he's not a huge torn act. That's why I say Currency, because Currency is the higher level of what Devin the Dude was.
Right.
Like that same lane, like that lane, Devin the Dude made that lane cool years ago. But Currency is the evolution of that lane.
They got you.
But I don't feel like Currency didn't like even to that lane, like that super smoking shit is like, I feel like realistically, I feel like Wiz got a bigger fan base, but I feel like Currency has a more consistent fan base than Wiz.
Damn, what happened to Wiz though? It was an injury or something.
What you mean?
Because he been down. They had to learn how to walk again or some shit.
Oh, he must have got injured or something. I don't know. I don't follow him.
Oh, yeah. I've been saying him because he was like, I'll be back soon type shit.
Yeah, I don't follow him, so I don't know. What else is going on in the world? Young Miami. Young Miami had her son at Rolling Loud with her. I guess they had strippers on stages when they was performing, and her 10-year-old son was throwing money on strippers.
On dancers. They wasn't thongs.
Yeah, they wasn't real. It was dancers though. I mean, they say strippers, so I don't know.
They had clothes on, right?
I didn't watch the video. I'm just reading it at verbatim of what it say, and I was reading her response. And you know, Young Miami is good down for a knockout, drag out in the comment section.
Shit burnt. A lot of these kids sing a lot worse. A lot of these kids sing a lot worse. So you can't kick her back in if you don't kick everybody else. You'd have seen a lot worse.
Yeah, that shit get tricky though.
I'm pretty sure some people got posing in their living room, and you like, come on. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can't.
You got it right there. That's it. Next topic. You got it. You won right there. You won. I cannot give you no pushback with that one right there. You smoked that. You smoked that topic right there. I cannot. You are absolutely right. It is nothing I can say other than that one. Jesus Christ. It is no response. Shout out to Kyrie Irving for gifting the lady $40,000. It's a 93-year-old woman who was fighting for her land with developers. They've been trying to like basically have her money tied up legally. They trying to sue her. They trying to get her property. They trying to only offer her like $30,000 for whatever land that she got, and she ain't trying to give it up. She just want to keep it in the family. Like it's already paid for. Her taxes, all that shit is up to date, but they still trying to basically get her out the way.
That's some fucked up shit though.
Especially if you come 30, man. It's like if you geeking that hard, nigga, come with some M's.
Not even that, nigga. You need to let me get some ownership of whatever you about to put here.
Yeah, but then they still, I need the money because they're gonna do some funny shit and end up trying to fuck you over. She 93, dog.
Yeah, of course. You ain't gonna remember this, and you ain't.
No, not even that. They could sit here and they could just word the contract some weird way, and then her kid, then it's signed over to you, and then when she passed, and the kids don't end up getting shit.
Yeah, no, I got it.
But only, and I wanted to shout out just dog because niggas don't give Kyrie his credit for when he do shit like this. Like niggas be so quick.
Was he on? Did you see his highlights from the
Drew League?
Yeah,
he ain't LeBron though. This shit was cool. Like he had like 20 something, like 11.
He
like
first triple double. I ain't know that.
Yeah, I think he had like 20. He had like 20 something. What 15 rebounds, 11 assists, some shit like that. It wasn't.
Not bad. But I heard it. They said he was going on his rant too. Afterwards, on his posters and shit. Mark Cuban don't care, so.
Yeah, Mark Cuban don't give a fuck. And he in Texas, dog. Guess what? One thing, them people in Dallas don't care. Whatever Kyrie say about another group that ain't MAGA, boy, they don't give a fuck about none of the rest of you other motherfuckers. Are you crazy? It's nothing that he can say in Dallas.
Oh, and then he just signed his deal too with Antic. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever that. It is a Chinese company or whatever it is. Yeah, for some.
Shout out that.
Shout out to that fucker. We shouted out Austin Reeves already for that same. Are they with the same company?
No. I think Austin Reeves is with.
Both of them are Chinese companies though.
It might be the same.
I think it's the same one.
But he got a signature shoe.
Austin Reeves?
Yeah.
And but that's what I'm saying. So the shoe that Kyrie playing in that's the same shoe that Austin Reeves has been showing off.
Probably, yeah. Because I think Jimmy is with the dude that D Wade company with that Ling Wing, whatever it is.
But just real quick, just and that's my only point of back. Even just when we were talking about the writer strike shit, and we were just saying people betting on themselves or doing their own or not geeking to get the regular bag. Dog, to me, D Wade, we talking about just like signature shoe and creativity. Dog, he didn't put out some of the best shoes. Period. Like I ain't about to say of all time, but nigga, just they up there. Cut them some colorways and concept because I'm with somebody free. I'm with somebody else who can do something completely different.
But I think that's all. It's just your expectation. Just like that clip I sent y'all the other day. What about Steph Curry? About what Nike offered him, and they pretty much they didn't think he would be who he was.
I want to watch that documentary too, though. You got Amazon? I mean, not Amazon, but you got Apple TV.
No, I don't have Apple Plus.
Yeah, that shit. I guess I ain't see it. Somebody got Apple Plus and want to send me a password. I do want to watch that Steph Curry jump. But go ahead, finish what you saying.
He was basically talking about how I guess the offer that they gave him, it was pretty much some bullshit, and they pretty much was the same as like it was pretty much for KD. It wasn't for him. Like they the way they painted, like they didn't even take the effort to what's name, and I think they said they pronounced his name wrong. And so that's what made him like, all right, well, I'm a bank on myself,
of course.
And what else? And then Under Armour turned around and.
But listen, so go back to our original conversation when we sitting here saying, even when we talking about with the actors and the writer strike shit, just keep it right there. What you just said about Steph Curry. Think about it. He said him bet on himself, and even still at the beginning,
he still went behind a different machine. He didn't go behind the popular machine, but he still went behind a different.
Yeah,
machine.
he went.
Now, if he went with Nike, I don't think he would have been his star power would not be the same as it is with Under Armour.
So, but listen to what I'm saying, though, Marcus. That's still betting against the norm.
You're going against the opposite. You got
to think when you talking about him coming in, and Under Armour ain't that he the first nigga. He's still realistically the only nigga on Under Armour.
Signature wise.
There's not a football player. Like we talking about basketball. Like niggas don't got them.
Yeah, no basketball. He's the
nigga. KD came out his mouth and said, "I didn't go to the University of Maryland because they was an Under Armour team." So think about how much of disrespect that niggas felt about Under Armour. But Steph Curry was like, cool. And you got to think about his career. Let's be clear. He's had a amazing last 8 years. But what about the fucking, what he at year 13? What about the 7 years?
When he was with Nike.
So, but that's what I'm saying. So that's my whole point of it is just, nigga, that shit was he was so bad and it was so wishy-washy. His ankles and his body wasn't holding up on him. Nigga, that shit could have went a complete different way.
No, you're right. But that's you took that chance.
But guess what though? But that's all my only point of back when I was saying about the writer shit and the actors, dog. If you believe in your product or you believe in who you are, what you bring, you have to prove it. Same shit I told you about the niggas that get at ESPN. Look at the nigga fucking Stephen A. Smith. Damn, they made an Instagram video sucking Shannon Sharp dick. Because you just
I can see that. What? Oh, he's praising them?
Oh,
I ain't see it.
Nigga, you crazy as shit. Don't worry about it. I'll find it for you. Yeah, but he was just nigga that he was jumping out his skin for this nigga. Like Stephen A. Smith shit. But again, just even bringing up that point where I'm looking for the Stephen A. jump, it's just proving yourself, dog. You get on social media and you gotta you just gotta create your own shit. You gotta create your value, and that's the only way you can realistically do it. To prove yourself outside of the machine, because look at ESPN, they feel like I don't need none of you niggas. I'm paying y'all. Only time we see y'all is on ESPN. If I cut you off, when I'm gonna see Jalen Rose again? I may never see Jay Will ever again.
Nah, I still think that was a pay cut. Those are pay cuts. Yes,
it's cool, but where am I going to see Jay Will, or when am I going to look for Jay Will again? If I never hear Jay Will again, I won't give a fuck.
I think you will. Huh? I think because you have CBS, he has, even with the college, I think CBS or one of them is going to pick him up.
Yeah, that's cool, but we niggas ain't running around watching college basketball like that. Like I said, when are we gonna hear him again? How Stephen A. spell his name? What the fuck? Where I can't find this nigga?
Yeah, algorithm all fucked up.
I don't know why I can't find Stephen A. But anyway, when I find it, I'll pull it up. But yeah, he was basically saying he's talking about how he trying to get that deal closed for Shannon Sharp so they can be on First Take when football season starts.
It's gonna be the same.
Same what?
Them two,
nigga. I don't give a fuck who Skip Bayless get to sit across from him, nigga.
No. But
that is the show now. That will be the show.
I hear what you're saying, but is it because both of them are loud? There's no balance to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it would be. Yeah, would it be a balance to? Because like both of them like loud and aggressive. So who? Yeah,
so is Skip Bayless.
But I feel like Skip Bayless kind of balance out Shannon Sharp, just like he balanced out with Stephen A.
Yeah, people like that shit though, dog. Like that shit is just be like even for my preference. Even when I'm working and I'm just listening to shit, I hate sometimes them too melatonin ass voices where they're just too low, it's too smooth. Like, dog, this ain't like, nigga, I'm trying to stay up. It's fucking the middle of the day, it's early in the morning. Niggas be needing it. Sometimes you be needing that voice to be like, oh shit, what the hell? Let me cut it down a little bit. I'd rather have to cut it down a little bit than sit here keep trying to turn it up.
Yeah, he will wake your ass up.
Like some of them voices just be too dry. You like even like that nigga I played that was filling in for Colin. Like niggas ain't trying to hear that shit for real. Like nigga, shut your soft ass up. You look soft, you sound soft. I ain't trying to hear this shit. Cut this shit off. We talked about Angel Reese. Ryan W. Melly. Studies have found out that nurses, out of all the nurses is the ones that cheat the most. I'm gonna read y'all a list real quick. Jobs in which women are the most likely to cheat on you. Number 1 is security. Number 2 is lawyer. Number 3 is nurse. Number 4 is banker. Number 5 is sales assistants. Number 6 is beautician. Number 7 is a teacher. Number 8 is a real estate agent. Number 9 is a journalist, and number 10 is a travel agent.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that security shit almost. I'm gonna say that shit probably is like it should be number 1 because you could always lie about your schedule or what time you really gotta go in or what time you really gotta go off, and it ain't got you
like a nurse too,
for sure. Both of them, because you can always lie about your schedule. All you need is to throw an extra hour on. I just gotta go in an hour early, or I get off an hour late today.
Damn! Shout outs to them.
Yeah, shout outs to all the nurses and the security guards. I know you. I'm
nurses. Nurse back.
Yeah, that one is a tough. I know that's a tough pill for some of y'all niggas to swallow. Shout outs to Offset for bringing out Cardi B and Rolling Loud like that. And I'm sure he never tries to overdo that one. Like that's a play I'm not trying to overdo it, but I'm gonna do it.
Why? Because she gonna burn that shit up.
Because for a fact the crowd gonna go crazy. And but again, when we even talking about the Rolling Loud shit, when we talked about it, when we just talking about festivals in general, when we talk about it, like I watched.
So that's like ASAP Rocky with Rihanna.
He probably never gonna be able to get her to come out. Never.
Didn't he?
No, she's been there, but come out and grab a microphone and perform. No.
But they got a song together, right?
Who?
ASAP Rocky and Rihanna.
I don't fucking know.
I thought they did.
It's not.
So, but that's the same, right?
Yeah, if he could get her to come out, yeah, it would be the same.
Okay, all right. That's what I was just wondering. It was the same kind of.
But even when we just talking about just the festival shit, because I watched, like I seen a couple artists performing
his solo album.
Who? I think he's still in the legal shit with QC.
Because Quavo about to put his out, right?
Yeah, but he didn't.
But Quavo
didn't. He's still with QC.
Okay.
Yeah,
he don't matter.
Yeah, he don't. His shit don't count.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But I seen people performing. I think I seen a post. What's the shorty name? Gloss Up, the one who like Glorilla friend. She posted a joint. She's like, yeah, I like performing to people who don't know me, so I can gain new fans. I don't necessarily know if that's the case with that shit. Like Rolling Loud, I don't feel like that's it.
That's the place. What, the gain new fans?
The game, yeah.
No, you can. You can. If you on the main stage.
You on the main stage.
If you're on the main stage, yeah, I think you can gain new fans. Now, if you on them side joints, then you might not. But on the main stage, I think you can gain new fans.
I don't know if you can, dog.
Why not? There's somebody there that don't know your music, and they be like, "Oh shit, this shit, job." That's just like if it was an opening band, and you was there for an opening band, and they're like, "Oh, all right, this shit, guy."
Yeah, I know, I get it, but that's a smaller, intimate setting. I feel like no, this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying something like what you say if you was opening up for somebody at a tour.
Yeah,
and people who go there that early, oh yeah, for sure. But at a festival, though, it's too much other shit going on.
It's too much other shit, but I still feel like you can catch somebody's attention still. So I remember the first time I seen fucking John Legend open, like before he was John Legend.
Where
like
you see him at though?
I seen him at the University of Maryland first, and then when he opened up for Usher, when I went to the Usher concert. But I seen him, like I said, it was a small setting. But that's my thing. It's just like you can't gain, because I remember when I had the bootleg, I'm like, oh, who the hell is, you know what I'm saying? Then I was like, oh damn, that's the same band.
But listen to what I'm saying though. That was a smaller settings. I'm with you on a smaller setting. I agree. But I still think at a festival you can gain. I think it's harder. And real quick, while we just talking about festivals and shit, I do want to tie this in, dog. That R&B only jump, the prices for that shit, because I think it's in December, right?
Somebody just talked about
nigga, them prices is crazy. A homegirl of mine said, they know, nigga, and he's supposed to be on sale. She sent me the jump. It was her and her dude was gonna go together, and she sent me a jump, and it was supposed to be 50% off. Her total was $214.
What is it at? Where is it at? Howard Theater or something?
I think so.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, probably if you single and you trying to go in there and gamble and try to get some cheeks, but dog, I'm not.
Oh, that's a date night. 214.
I know. Listen, so okay, so
that's not bad.
Okay, so real quick, I'm with you. That is on some date night shit. I get it. It's not bad. But I do. I'm the hold. Yeah, let's pause this jump real quick and let it come because that's I do want to talk. That's a good conversation. We could tell we still on the YouTube jump. It is a good date night jump, but man,
what's wrong with that?
It's nothing wrong, but then I'm just thinking like,
no, I feel like yes, you solo paying that one something whatever just to go say here, listen to R&B might be a little crazy. But you said to me you buying 2 tickets, me and my boy, me and my dude, we going whatever. I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad. I mean, because you gotta think about it everywhere else, any other shows or anything. See, now my thing is it's not nobody performing, it's a DJ.
It's just the DJ.
Yeah, that's kind of
I guess that's the part about the.
That's the only thing that might be look kind of crazy. It's just the DJ, but I mean it's the atmosphere.
But that's almost why I don't want to burn the topic out because I want you to hold your good. Let's cut so we can double hit the jump on the podcast jump too. Man, Glorilla be having her moments though. She be looking all right. I ain't gonna hold you. This little. She could get a cheese clap down. That's crazy. I feel like I'm missing. What am I? Though some of them niggas this in the big 3 shit, bro, they be washed. Dog, Mateen Cleaves, like his little Instagram video, bro, just take the talking the positive shit on Instagram. He look old out there.
He been there since it started though.
Man, there was some nigga out there with like missing a tooth, was cooking his ass. I can't remember. I can't remember this nigga name. Oh my God, he was cooking Mateen Cleaves' ass.
Yeah, you gotta think about how long he been playing. He been playing it since it started.
Yeah, he looked like a nigga. Like,
yeah, you gotta think of a nigga. He got years on him now.
For sure. But I'm just saying,
you playing just 3-on-3. It ain't just like it's 5-on-5 where I can rest a little bit.
Yeah. All right, let's get back into this dating jump. Yeah, so just real quick, I guess when she said it to me, my brain went like, all right, my regular date night, like when I was really into dating, that shit was nothing. That would have been like I would have jumped all over that like it was no tomorrow. But then I'm thinking like, okay, responsible me now. I'm like,
it sounds crazy, but it's not really. It sounds crazy when it's just one. But if you're buying 2 tickets, two is not bad. That's a concert.
Nigga, that's cheaper than a concert because you ain't gonna get $200 for what concert you going to now.
I'm just saying that's a concert, like no,
like, of course. But my only, I guess my question would be, and even my thought with that was like, okay, I'm with you with the date night shit. As 2 people, it don't sound as bad as one. It kind of seemed like it's more tricky because you gambling a lot now.
I'm paying 100. But then I see.
But that's what I'm saying because I'm saying like how many Jones gonna be in it. That's what I'm thinking.
But that's my thing is I don't know how the club life is right now. Like going to the club, how much you charge in the head to get in the clubs. So
I don't even think people pay to get in the clubs no more.
For real?
Fuck no.
Oh, see, I go to the go-go, so I don't know.
I feel like the clubs now is just like some you buy a table type shit.
Okay, but even like I said, it's not bad. It's not bad at all for real. I think it's more. I think it looked more crazy when you say 1 ticket, 100.
I just would have to know, like, because they do a good job at clipping it up because I'm looking at the videos,
and it looks like
it might be like some Jones in there.
But what's the prices for the little karaoke joints, like the little trap karaoke?
Trap karaoke,
right?
Nah, their tickets was like $50.
It's not bad.
No, that's not bad.
No, I mean, but I'm just saying, like, the price is not really that crazy.
And to be honest, I think trap karaoke probably got better chances against some legs at trap karaoke than you do at R&B only.
Nah,
I ain't saying quality wise. I'm just saying from the videos that I've seen of trap karaoke.
I think you got a better chance of R&B only. Cause look how many of me and my girlfriends we going. And you and your girlfriends ain't going to trap karaoke.
Yes, they do.
Not like that though. Not like that. I feel like you R&B only joint. Me and my girlfriend's going, and we putting that shit on. Then you ain't gotta buy a liquor that you buying the wine.
I don't know, dog. That trap karaoke look like it be having some freaks in it. When they do that little good knees challenge, it be some hoes on that stage. It be some hoes on that stage. Real quick, what's one of these? Crazy?
It don't hurt to go find out. See,
no, it don't. It don't hurt to see it all. I don't necessarily know if I will rush to go see it. Oh, you know what? And the reason why I brought up the jump, and then we can get. I don't want to hold it rolling. Chinese Kitty. She performed it. She performed it Rolling Loud. And nigga, she fat as shit. She even fucking flashed these motherfuckers, like bent over and her dress went up. And niggas still was just staring at her like, all right, bitch, when you get on stage, 5-year-old brought her out.
And we talked about her a few weeks ago, didn't we?
Chinese Kitty? I don't think so.
We did.
No.
We did. I think we did. I think we did brought up her name, Chinese Kitty. I forgot what was the subject on, but we did bring up her name. I don't
think we brought her up in a minute.
No, I think we did talk about Chinese Kitty.
Talk about Ruby Rose.
Right, but I think we brought up Chinese Kitty too. I remember that name. I don't know. I can't remember what the topic was, but we brought her. We brought her up.
Well, anyway, people wasn't fucking with her. They was just looking at her like she was stupid. Like, dog, when you gonna get off this stage? What the fuck are you doing? Like, we ain't here for you. And that's that just for me. It's just sometimes when it comes to just that festival shit, it just be like, I don't know. But again, shout out to Chinese Kitty, I guess. This story right here kind of wild.
No, you're gonna kill me. You're gonna kill me.
Charlotte mother says her cell phone captured her daughter's final moments. 25-year-old Tyra Crosby was killed early Tuesday morning at a home in Northwest Charlotte. CMPD charged Stephanie Alexander with voluntary manslaughter in this case. She bonded out of jail just hours later. WCCB Charlotte's Trish Williford is live in Uptown. And Trish, the victim's family wants the suspect to be charged with murder, right?
Yeah, Morgan, they also want her back behind bars tonight. The victim's mother walks us through what she believes led to her daughter's death.
You're missing her right now.
I am missing her. She was my sunshine.
Tanya Hoskins reflects on the last day she saw her daughter alive.
We ate and laughed. Who would have knew that would have been my last time ever seeing my daughter?
That was Monday night as the family celebrated Hoskins' birthday. At the end of the night, she kissed her beloved Tyra goodbye. Hours later, Hoskins says she learned from CMPD detectives that her daughter had been killed. And she says the details of this case are so bizarre, she couldn't believe it happened. Around 5:20 Tuesday morning, detectives rushed to this home on Porter Street after police say this woman, 51-year-old Stephanie Alexander, called 911 to report that she had just arrived home and shot a woman inside her house. Police say that woman, 25-year-old Tyra Crosby, was dead, and Alexander was still on the scene. Police arrested her for voluntary manslaughter. She bonded out just over 6 hours later.
She murdered my daughter at 5, and she was out at 8.
Hoskins says she's still piecing together from detectives why her daughter was at the home. She believes she was visiting a man.
She was invited to that home. I know my daughter wouldn't have went there knowing that it was a married couple or that it was a wife's home. So she was lured there by the man that was old enough to be her father.
Hoskins believes her daughter.
All right, we can stop it right there. I don't.
My only question is, right, was she lured there by the man or was she lured there by the woman? Because that can play two different ways in this situation.
What you mean?
Like it could have been her messaging her. Like you've been talking to her husband, she's trying to find like who the fuck is you know what I'm saying? Like that could have been all for that. And then now she probably playing the role like, oh, well, she was trespassing. You know,
no, I don't necessarily think it was. She ain't trying to get off of trespassing. That's why they got her off of manslaughter. It was probably realistically, she come in the house. I see my husband cheating with a woman. I lost it. I blacked out. A passion crime. They got it's a law.
Oh, he was in there too.
I'm assuming if she got out that fast, he had to be in it.
Damn.
If she got out that fast, he had to be in it. She said the shit happened at 5 a.m. and she was out by 8. You ain't getting out that fast unless it's that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
On bail too? But that's just that go back into that with and I don't mean it's like no disrespect, rest in peace to that young lady, but that's almost like with that side chick culture. It's that sugar daddy shit. Like listen to what the mother was about to say. This somebody could have been her father age. Well, to me, then why you saying you trying to use words where it's playing like victim shit saying, oh, he lured my daughter there. No, the question was like, no, why your daughter even entertaining somebody that old? The lady was 52. The nigga was how old you think he was? He probably was in his 50s too. So he's almost damn near 30 years old. That's that shit. No, I never, and listen to what I'm saying. This is not me just picking on this conversation because I felt the same way about the Diddy shit. Any of these conversations, when the age gap is that ridiculous, dog, I'm never going to be a fan of that shit. Because it's just on some realistically, it's some freak boy money shit for real. And that shit ain't out of love. That shit ain't nothing from nothing but money.
But in the same sense, you if you can condone the little niggas busting the windows out getting money, same way. If that's the way her getting the money, messing with the old head. You can't.
I guess you got a point. I guess
it's a fucked up situation. But like I said, I wouldn't put it past. Like it could have been the woman messenger the whole time, setting it up. I don't know.
Yeah, but
then it also, like you said, like you just said, like if he was there too, then all right, then I get that part. But I feel like she might have set the whole thing up. It's fucked up. But y'all gotta be careful out here in these streets.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Y'all better do y'all research.
And but even just you can't even say research. So what if the nigga was lying about him being married?
No, you're right. You're right. The niggas lie all the time. But I mean, that's why I said you gotta be careful about it. You got to be careful about it because you really don't know what you're getting yourself into. Hotels, some shit. I'm going to people's houses. I don't fucking know. Had to do something else. Shit get crazy out here.
Hey, real quick, I just want to read this funny ass thread. This just said, this was a guy on TikTok. A guy on TikTok asked, "Hey, ladies, what does sex feel like for you?" And I'm discussing in the comments. The first woman, I'm gonna tell you how many likes she got on this comment after I read it. When someone is scratching your back and they miss that part that you actually want itched, that joint got 282,000. The next joint, it's an acting career. It got 200. That got 200,000 likes. The next one, it's like listening to your favorite song, but they pause it right on the best part of the song. That joint got 129,000 likes.
That might be the worst feeling. Especially when you hitting that shit, this is just could like stop.
And then this last one, it says it's like you about to sneeze and it never happened. When you go in the fridge and you starving, but you leave and it's empty. It's kind of like when your kids help you clean the house and and they did a good job, but at the end of the day, you still should have just did it yourself. Yeah, it's rough. I ain't gonna lie to some of you niggas better step your game up. That they kind of go back into the conversation that we was having earlier. Do you ever feel like you kind of want to get a redo with certain jobs? And most niggas just, bro, you gotta put your ego in your pocket and be real with yourself.
But then sometimes you can't always give your best too. You gotta be careful with that.
Why not?
Okay.
Oh, I don't want bad Carfax out here.
Sometimes it's okay to have bad Carfax. Shit, motherfuckers get tripping.
But how do you know that above hand?
Sometimes it's okay to slum it up.
I hear you, but how do you know?
How do you know which one
to slum with? Like purposely.
I mean, I just go off the vibe for real. Like you can tell, like, oh nah, if I give her that, she gonna be geeking. No, you can go off the vibe. You definitely can tell, like, if I put her on this motherfucker, gonna be blowing my phone up. She won't be in a relationship. She gonna, all that other bullshit. Like she gonna start threatening motherfuckers on the Instagram, on the comments, all that shit. Nigga, trust me. I done seen some wild shit.
I'm taking word for it.
Nigga, sometimes you gotta tread lightly with that.
I'm gonna play this one joke, and I don't have no take on this. I'm gonna let women, like, even with that shorty with the Alabama joke. Someday I know certain topics just to mind my business. I acknowledge that I've seen it, but I'm just going to mind my business. That's women's business. Y'all deal with it.
Protect y'all women.
Yeah, y'all deal with your own shit.
When the transphobia just comes out, the audacity and just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods. You don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person. But as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello?
Hello. Who the fuck is gonna stand up for us? Who the fuck stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between, you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never, ever get. You'll never be that.
Like, hello? I mean,
Yo. That shit gotta stop. It gotta stop.
Hey, but listen to him.
It gotta stop.
Hey, guess what? Y'all don't have balls to say it 9 times out of 10. I told y'all, but listen, guess what? Don't worry about it. The Supreme Court got y'all. Just hold on. Guess what? Come and put in the Supreme Court got y'all. Hey, Alexa, play fucking Drake. Hold on. We just going home.
No, that shit is wild.
We're going home.
That shit is wild.
Don't listen to what I'm saying. Don't worry, sweetheart. Y'all been balling. Y'all been doing all this shit. Don't worry. The Supreme Court, they gonna get y'all all right back in order.
Because that's just like somebody saying, "Oh, well, damn, I can't get a more than wood."
Marcus, I hear you. Guess what I'm saying? I don't want no parts of this conversation. All I would just tell y'all is don't worry about it. The Supreme Court gonna hold it down. Sometimes it's okay to let the white man do the fucking real work. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
he gonna get y'all right.
That's wild. You can have a period if you want a period. You want to feel the effects like that?
And real quick, shout out to Jess Hilarious. Jess Hilarious, she held it down, and I have I followed Jess, and I be in her comments on the regular. I ain't never seen that bitch hit the 60K. Nigga, that shit got crazy in that comment section. Yeah. They was in that they chose that, but that's my whole point. Where it's
who
just
was in it though? Good.
In the comments, nigga 60,000. Everybody was in her comment section.
But it was more women.
No, it was regular born, natural born women, and it was. But don't get it twisted. Like, them niggas ain't about to sit here and lay down and not put up a fight.
But what fight did you have? Like, what do you really want?
Nigga, I don't know. I can't listen to him. Marcus, I hear you, but guess what? Sometimes you need to learn how to mind your fucking business and allow them to fight for themselves. Because ain't nobody gonna come and fight for us. So guess what? Fuck them. They can fight for themselves or wait until the Supreme Court help them out. Other than that, it's your fucking business. Learn how to fucking defend yourself. Learn how to fight. Y'all want equal rights, nigga? We'll fight. The fuck? I ain't fucking giving no fucking passes for y'all bitches. Y'all better fight on your own. Two weird scenarios are about to come up next. This one was Jada Waiter. For people who don't know who Jada Waiter is, and you know what's so crazy? Shout outs to the original Vulture podcast community. Y'all was the ones who got me hip to Jada Waiter because I was sleeping on her. Like I didn't know who she was. I just thought she was baby mother until y'all made me do research a couple years ago, and I really figured out who she was. So Jada Waiter, for people who don't know, is a huge influencer on all social media platforms. She got a large following on all her platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, every last one of them. But it was a video of her, like I guess she was in her warehouse working or bagging up clothes or whatever she was doing. But she, in the background, she was playing or used like in the Instagram, the little music part. She used Gunna's "Fuck You Mean." So my question of it is, where's the loyalty at? Shout out to Do Baby.
No. What? So what? I can't listen to people's music? Because you're my baby dad.
So let me hold time out. So just for people who don't understand, let me paint this picture just a little bit in case you may be living under a rock.
I don't understand.
For the first original song that Gunna put out as his single to get his buzz back was called Bread and Butter. We did a whole breakdown on this show of whenever that song came out.
He was dissing
Lil Baby, dissing P. And spoke on one of the Lil Baby homies that got smoked. So you got your buzz back by throwing salt at Lil Baby. My only thing is that you're my baby mother, and I take care of my son, and I take care of you. When we was together, I looked out for the cookout, and my son is always with me. So I'm not Future. You can't hit me with the deadbeat shit or none of that. I'm in my son's life because a lot of Lil Baby be with his son a lot. Both of his kids.
Yeah, but I think that still don't have nothing to do.
No, it's a million songs. You could skip that song, my nigga.
Okay.
And I'm not saying you can't listen to it. I'm not listening to what I'm saying. I ain't saying you don't have to listen to it, but you don't have to publicly promote it. Because that's what you did. When you put, listen to what I'm saying. When you put those songs on your Insta stories.
But did she made a reel or it was just playing in the background?
No, she chose the joint and it saved the name of the song on the joint.
Oh, it was
like you picked it on Instagram. Like you picked that song.
Fuck that shit.
Nah, you tripping. Ain't no fuck that shit. If you my baby moms, no, dog. That one ain't gonna fly. You could have picked a million. Dog, I put out new songs. You could have played a new Young Thug song. You could have played a new Future. You could have picked anything. You could have played that. You could have played anything. You don't have to pick that song.
That shit is bad.
But listen to what I'm saying. But that goes back to my question. If you are an influencer, you're supposed to influence culture. You ain't supposed to get with the fucking get down.
Okay. It's a hot song.
You can skip it though. You the influencers are supposed to influence the culture. You ain't supposed to be a sheep.
But listen, that's just like how bad you used to sit here and kick Drake back in, and then now you a Drake advocate.
But Marcus, but listen to what I'm saying. But you saying that nobody know. You know that because you live with me, but nobody else don't know that.
But that's what I'm saying though. You can't if I fuck with the song, I fuck with the
Marcus,
song.
I hear what you saying, but listen, you're missing my point. I ain't never. Guess what? Drake ain't never dissed me.
You acting like
he's dissed you.
You acting like she sleeping with him or she took a picture with him. It's a song. It ain't that deep.
Nigga, it's that deep because you making the optics look crazy.
No, that's crazy.
Like you making it like you cool to support this nigga. Like, what the fuck is you doing?
That's wild. You promoting. Go follow.
Okay, well, that's why I'm gonna give you a perfect. I'm gonna give you a different example. Same level of celebrity. India which is Lil Durk baby mother and girlfriend, fiance. When her and fucking Lil Durk was having their issues, NBA YoungBoy tried to shoot her a shot. Guess what she did? Nigga, I don't give a fuck if I never speak to Durk again. Nigga, guess what I won't do? Entertain your dirty ass.
But that's okay. That's not the same though.
Why ain't it? What's the difference?
Nigga, a lot of it's YoungBoy. Like, and you sitting there, you trying to shoot your shot, trying to holler. She's sitting there listening to a song. That's two different things.
It's a million other songs you can listen to.
That's two different things. Nigga, you trying to sit here and trying to fuck. Hell no. But me listen to a song, no. That ain't the same. I'm sorry. That ain't the same.
Where the loyalty at? That's all I'm saying is where the loyalty at? Where the loyalty at? That one ain't gonna fly, dog. I'm sorry. That's crazy. But anyway.
Did she put All My Life? I mean, what's the Dirk joint with J. Cole? They said it's Lil Baby Mother.
Yeah, Baby Mother. Oh. But he's perfect. But guess what? Oh, listen what I'm saying is even just what we just said. Nigga, Rylo is his artist. You could have played a Rylo song.
But she probably don't even know. She probably don't listen to that shit.
Nigga, you listen to Gunna, you listen to some of these niggas this is not Travis Scott, this ain't Drake, this ain't Lil Uzi. When you are a street rapper, y'all niggas all are leeching and eating off the same audience. Same reason why I said that Drake, not Drake, but Dirk, Lil Baby, and Moneybagg Yo should have just went on tour together. I hear you. And other weird news, fans have, and this is why some people had some of the weirdest fans, and the reason why I never even made a video to this, I'm like, how y'all know if this is the same shirt? But people found the picture of Juice WRLD's ex-girlfriend and her new boyfriend wearing a Burberry shirt that looked like the same exact shirt that Juice WRLD had on. And Juice WRLD been dead for like a couple years now, like probably like 2 or 3 years. I'm like, dog, do Burberry only make this shirt? Like, was Juice WRLD the only person with this shirt?
So what you trying to say? She gifted him a shirt that is...
Yeah. So my question, just real quick, let's just say you saying no, but cool. Let's just play hypotheticals real quick. Do you think that's foul if you let your
hold up, let me ask you though. Would you take that shirt from her?
Fuck no.
All right. Then that's why I don't think that shit is real. He probably bought it himself. I don't think that shit is real. Like, oh, here you go, boo. Get the fuck out of here.
But what's to say? I hear you, but there's some niggas out here. He might be a fanboy. Like, nigga, if I was a fan of his,
fanboy my ass, nigga. What? No.
No. I got a better scenario. I got a better scenario real quick. Just okay. I hear you. So what if you was dating Vanessa Bryant and she was just like, man, here, you want to just take some of these old Kobe's? Nobody ain't gonna know. Here, you want them? Y'all the same size.
Wore?
Yes.
Fuck no, I'm not taking that shit.
Oh, you tripping?
What?
Man, you tripping?
You gonna wear them joints?
I ain't gonna wear them. I'm gonna sell them.
Oh, okay, then that's different. But you talking about he had it on, right?
Yeah, he had the shirt on.
No, fuck no, I'm not wearing that.
So would you wear a Kobe jersey?
No.
What if she had like an all-star jump?
A game worn?
Yes.
No, I'm putting it in the frame. No, I'm not wearing nothing that Kobe.
But you would take it though.
I would frame it, yes. But I'm not putting nothing on. I'm not wearing it. No, fuck no. Hell no.
What about
That's
that blue?
crazy.
What about that blue Kobe jersey that Drake had?
What blue Kobe shirt?
Like the blue Lakers jump.
No, I'm not wearing it. I will frame it. Put it up in the frame.
I might wear that All-Star jump.
You're
That white like that white All-Star jump.
I don't think he had any good. Oh no, he
did have that one. The one when him and Jordan played
Jordan,
against each other.
right.
Yeah.
No, I'm still not wearing it. I'm damn sure not putting no damn shoes on.
Yeah, that's a crazy situation.
Archer Podcast. Like, share, and subscribe.
You laugh.